Alright, it's year zero. We gonna start all over again.
You bastard!
Year zero. Zero! No. I'm just saying nonsense because I'm excited and also tired at the same fucking time. Actually, I'm gonna activate something. My mic might sound a little quieter, but hopefully cleaner. There. I'm testing this feature called a compressor. It's another filter. I have a noise gate and a noise limiter. See if that does anything. But anyway, hi everybody. Welcome back for those watching the stream, but also if you're watching on YouTube, which most of you, hi. I'm gonna do a casual React Andy for that thumbnail. Just that got me like a deer in headlights. What the fuck is that? the bottom right, dude. Tokyo Synthwave Synthpop right here. Like her shirt is about to just whoop. And just anyway, that just I was like, what the fuck? That is borderline NSFW. What the fuck, man? Anyway, I'm gonna do a React Andy stream to the live keynote address at the Tokyo, Japan Final Fantasy XIV Fanfest event, which is about to start in about 8 minutes. And I'm excited for it because I want to see if my prediction is gonna come true, or if I'm gonna get thrown out onto my ass and laughed at and be like, you suck. So I'm gonna review literally my own video, and I have the stream, don't worry, it's right here, it's already set to go. We're gonna watch this real quick. We're gonna rewatch a little bit of my old video where I predicted before EU FanFest what one of the jobs would be and why I predicted what I did. I only have confidence in it over something really stupid, so there's a good chance this is not. I'm adding my own little mix to this. There's a good chance this is not gonna amount to anything, by the way, because it's a stupid. It's basically a meme prediction. Like, there's a big chance this won't happen because. There we go. Hey everybody. All right, so there's a big chance this ain't gonna happen just because you'll see. It's really dumb. Because I don't take it seriously. I'm like, whatever, dude. If it happens, it happens. But if this turns out to be true, I will laugh my fucking ass off. Like a few minutes only. I wanted to FF14 FanFest for the EU is happening. Dude, I thought I didn't go full screen, but it's just because my past self hasn't gone full screen. Alright, check it out. Right? I want to keep it on fast forward to get because I don't remember where it's at. But
right before we go into the game I'm actually gonna play for the stream, which is Mega Man.
Yeah, 7 minutes before the stream starts.
I have two predictions. Now they said they're giving us two DPS jobs, right?
Listen to this dumbass.
One of the two DPS jobs will be Green Mage. I know a lot of people talked about it, and at one point I even thought that Pictomancer was gonna be a thing because of FF6 references, and people were talking about it. Like it sounded like it made sense when people were analyzing Yoshi P's shirt about Ninja Turtles or whatever. But I want to say that it's because of the Ninja Turtle shirt and one other thing that happened in the live layer on day 2 of North America FanFest, which I've pulled up right here on the screen, right here.
I got things to say about the Ninja Turtle shirt too, by the way, regarding Viper.
This way, sorry, my webcam. I'm gonna explain one at a time. So
I don't know how people didn't see it coming, but let me not get ahead of myself.
The T-shirt. I feel like people are probably overcomplicating and overanalyzing it, and I think that's why Yoshi P wore that shirt, the Ninja Turtles thing. I feel like he's throwing red herrings by wearing that. I think it's as simple as the fact that the Ninja Turtles are green. It's just that's it. And the whole them being named after artists, which is true, Michelangelo, Donatello, Leonardo, and Raphael. That's the red herring.
Leonardo uses 2 swords, by the way, and he was on the front of the shirt, right front and center. I don't know how people didn't see the dual blade coming.
Alludes to potentially Pictomancer, as people are calling it, the job class, I guess, of that.
Like, as soon as I saw that shirt, I'm getting ahead of myself. As soon as I saw that shirt in Vegas, I was like, yo, we're getting a dual wielding class. Instantly. That was my first thought. But a bunch of people in Twitch chats I was watching were saying all kinds of outlandish predictions instead, and I was like, the fuck is this? I'll explain my reasoning in a bit, though.
6, right? What's her name? That little girl that can paint portraits of enemies and whatever else that thing did.
Pictomancer, right?
Yeah. I think it's just the fact that they're green.
I doubt it.
It's actually green mates that they're
But I think that'll be the limited job, I bet.
Themselves. And here's the other...
Hey, who knows, who knows?
I know that's not convincing, right? But what does convince me that it's green mage, one of the DPS jobs that they may or may not reveal in any new Dawn Trail stuff they talk about at EU FanFest, the one thing that leads me, that cemented my belief that it is green mage, even though it could be completely fucking wrong, is this
so
moment
stupid.
alone right here in the live layer that happened on day 2. Watch for a second. Oh shit, hold on, I had it on double speed, holy crap, I was like, why is he talking so fast? Look at this! We got 420 right here. You can't tell me, okay, they're just talking about the recent update. Back then it was upcoming. Month later here we're on 6.5. We have this update. You cannot organize each teleportations by, expansion, right? But look at this, the example they use. Why did the person just happen to have 4,200,000 gil? Like, I'm sorry, but I feel like that is like a very low-key, tongue-in-cheek joke about marijuana and keeping it green. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's green right there if I've ever seen it. It's 420. I know this is a completely like fucking stoner conspiracy right now. And yes, I used to dabble in the green goddess quite a bit. And still do once in a while, but It may be a stoner conspiracy theory, but it is my stoner conspiracy theory. I swear it's green mage because of this. Because the Ninja Turtles are green and the 420, and this is my official prediction. I don't know if they will reveal any of the two new job classes in the EU Fanfest next weekend or not, but I'm officially going on record with my prediction right here that it is going to be green mage because of this. The green Ninja Turtles t-shirt, because they're green, and then the 420 on this seemingly completely unrelated thing, talking about teleportation destinations being organized into expansions, having the 420, the 4,200,000, man. This alone right here is what convinces me that it's green mage. That some dev was just like being hella snarky, which like, I mean, it is very like underhanded and snarky because like marijuana is mad illegal in Japan from what I've heard. Like you get thrown in prison for that shit hard, as far as I know. So it's like, so I think it's just like, you know, I think our Western folk will get this. You know, let's see if anyone else gets it, but let's make this a very subtle, maybe not so subtle for people who have like bipeds, you know, allusion to that. The more I talk about it, the crazier it sounds, and the more it's likely not going to be that at all. I'm probably horrifically wrong, but I stand by it. I have full confidence that the new job class is green mage because of the green Ninja Turtles and this, and that's it. That's my mic drop moment. I don't care if it's true or not. We'll find out when we find out. If I find out it's false, I'll be like, all right, I'm an idiot. I guess, well, I can't predict it. Oh well. But if I'm right, I'm gonna fucking go nuts because I will reference this video. Oh shit. All right. Here so I'll put this video here, and then the next YouTube video will be actual. This will be FF14 stuff, and then the next video will be actual Mega Man Battle Network. So let's go ahead and jump into that. I'll transition over. I know some of you guys are probably thinking like, son of a bitch.
Even when it's in the past, my my soundboard is funny to me anyway. But yeah, so like, I'm not kidding. That is my prediction just based on that evidence right there, which is obviously very stupid. The 420 thing, the 4,200,000 gil. But listen, Koji Fox is a memer, and I bet you anything he planted that there. See who's gonna get it, man. They're gonna see this and they're gonna know green mage. I swear to God. Now going back to the I'm having it here because it's gonna start any minute. We got like 3 minutes left. I gotta get through this quick. Going back to the thing about Viper, you guys notice I didn't say anything about it, right? In that video, my prediction, and that was before EU Fanfest, before they revealed Viper. Here's the reason I didn't say anything that, oh, we're gonna get a dual wielding class for sure. But even when I mentioned the Ninja Turtles t-shirt with Leonardo on the front holding his two fucking katanas, because that was my first thought as soon as they revealed that in Vegas. I was watching from my hotel room in Vegas because of course I didn't have a ticket, but I still went and hung out with people. And so I was watching the keynote from there that morning, and that was my first thought, but because I started seeing a bunch of people throw out these wild predictions about what it was actually going to be, like the biggest one was Corsair. People were saying, oh, it's going to be a Corsair. He's got one sword, and in the other hand, he's going to have a pistol, like one of those pirate pistols, you know? And I was just like, what? And then people were saying, oh yeah, because that's in like FF11, I guess? I don't know if that's true or not. I didn't bother corroborating this. I don't care. But I was just like, what? Corsair? Like, that's boring. Like, what the? I hope that's not what it is. Like, I don't want that shit. Give me another sword. Let's go with the dual wielding, man. That's what I was thinking back in Vegas in July. I was like, nah, man, come on. That's bullshit. I want a dual wielding class. I don't want no fucking pistol, little like flintlock pistol in one hand. Like, that's just, look, no hate to anybody who likes that kind of thing. Sure. Here's the countdown. Dude, it is unmuted, right? Okay, yeah, there we go. But yeah, like, I was like, okay, yeah, I guess people like whatever, but like, I personally will be let down if that's what it is. But because so many people were adamant about it, it kind of gaslit me into not saying anything. I was like, there's a chance it's not going to be a dual wielding class, and we are going to get like Corsair or some other shit, so I better just not say anything about that. So instead, even though that was still my prediction for the melee DPS, I didn't say anything because I lost confidence with all the other shit people were throwing out. And look, I was right. I should have said it, right? I should have just been like, it's gonna be a dual wielding class. I would have got it right. So, but instead I just focused on green mage because of the 420 thing, the video we just saw, my own video of my prediction, my pre-EU JP Fanfest prediction. That's gonna be because of that 420 we saw. Here we go. Everybody's about to nut. Here we go. The big reveal. Tokyo exploded with a fart sound. DMCA incoming. Maybe. I'm gonna look at. I have another stream open on a different tab you guys can't see. I want to see their reaction in the chat at least. I have it muted though. You guys won't hear it.
Clear skies and boundless possibilities.
Oh, I think it crashed. Well, there goes that.
I dare say our destination will soon be.
Well, they probably have to shut it down.
Enjoying yourself?
Okay. Well, I can focus on this now. Full trailer, here we go. Hope it's not too quiet for you guys. I'm paranoid, I'm gonna raise it a little. I won't use my soundboard. And I'll try to talk quietly. Because it sounds kind of quiet for me.
Come now. There's no cause for panic.
Oh no!
This one might make
I'm closing the other stream. Closing all this shit. Don't fucking cut out on me now. Bringing out the other sword here was so obvious. I don't know why I let the community gaslight me into thinking he was gonna pull out a gun. I should have just went with my gut. I was like, he's obviously gonna pull out another sword. Come on. And he did. Oh, we got new stuff? Oh, shit, sorry, I said I wasn't gonna use my soundboard. Okay, I'll get my hands up. I can't help it, dude. I'm a memer with that shit.
Might you have a moment to speak further?
Your old buddy.
Dylan!
Okay, I had to do it one more. Come on, it was a perfect Dylan moment.
You son of a bitch.
I can't help myself, guys. I'm addicted to my soundboard, alright? I paid good money for it. I'm using the hell out of it. The stream deck, at least. I paid good money for it. This is good. I'm hella looking forward to this expansion. A taco, let's go! Just a little, just a little, just a little. Of course it was her. She found the little green charm. Now what's it gonna be called? It's not gonna be called Green Mage. Oh, you guys say it could be completely wrong. Oh my god! Fucking baited! It was Pictomancer! Oh my god! Of course it was! The artist, come on! Michelangelo, Donatello. What else was it gonna be? See, Viper was way more fucking obvious with the twin swords with Leonardo. This one was definitely more between the lines for the same shirt. It's Pictomancer. And it's not the limited job, otherwise Cryo wouldn't be using it. Yep. I know a certain streamer who was so hell-bent, she's probably fuming right now. She was so hell-bent on the fact that it wasn't Pictomancer, and it totally is.
Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
You and your adventures. I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage?
Last, we are come to the land
And there it
you
is.
call the New World. Put out.
Yeah, I turned it down, don't worry, I was courteous. But yeah, of course I had to do that. Female Hrothgar reveal. Everybody simping. The fan art's gonna start coming in. NSFW and SFW all the way, here it goes. Rule 34 is gonna go in. Ah, shit. I love that basically the job predictions ended up being exactly what everybody's first gut prediction was. And then it got convoluted with all these other theories. Oh my god, this is so much louder. Like, I'm telling you, in Vegas, my first thought, dual wielding class. We got Viper. I didn't predict Pictomancer. I won't pretend that I knew that's what it was going to be. But I saw a bunch of people saying maybe the caster class is going to be Pictomancer because FF6 blah blah blah. And I was like, you know what, they're probably onto something. But then again, a bunch of people just came out and were like, no, it can't be Pictomancer, it's going to be Green Mates because of this. And then me with my 420 video, which was stupid. And then a bunch of people saying, no, it's going to be Beast Tamer and all. And it turned into a fucking mess. But the first predictions I saw for at least the caster was Pictomancer, so the community was actually onto something with their first gut reaction, but then they fucked themselves up by going too deep into it. Tisk tisk tisk. You know how they say when you take tests, always go with your gut. Always go with your first instinct. It's usually the right answer. There it is. They're not translating yet, so always go with your gut, folks. Whatever you first thought it was, it's most likely right. Not always, but most of the time it is. And in this case it was. Most people thought Pictomancer at the beginning, and they were right. This guy in the chat, he looks rather Steve Jobby. Well, he's the Steve Jobs of FF14.
日本のファンフェスティバルいよいよ開幕です。ただですね、新年1月1日、能登半島の方で非常に大きな地震があって、被災された皆様に、心よりお見舞い申し上げます。They're not translating shit yet, so we don't know what the fuck. 状況から1年ね幕開けとなった日本なんですが、僕らやっぱりゲーム開発者にとって特にファイナルファンタジー14にとっては。被災された光の選手の皆さんがですね、日常を取り戻した時に、お帰りなさいと、楽しい世界がしっかり、作られて、維持されていくことが我々の一番やらなければいけない仕事だなと思っておりますので、全力でそれを取り組んでいこうと思います。
I gotta watch chat for a sec.
X でもちょっと拝見したん
They
ですけ
said
ど、
they were gonna.
やっぱりいらっしゃれないこの会場に来る
Oh, the
予定だった
website
のが
literally
いらっ
says
しゃ
there's
れ
people in
な
chat
かっ
trying to
た
gaslight
光の
now.
選手の方のコメントも拝見しました。ただそこに書
Website
かれて
literally
たのは
says includes interpretation in English. I have it right here.
自
Like I
分が
can
行け
pull
な
the
かった
tab
分ま
over.
で皆さんに楽しんでほしいというふうにコメントを
You know what?
拝
I
見しました
better
ので、
leave this here
この
actually.
会場に
It's got my. I realize I'm logged in. It's got my character info and shit.
僕らも含めてですが、とにかく楽しく目いっぱい
I'll take
や
a.
って皆さん
crop a
に
screenshot.
力を届けられればなと思ってますので、どうぞ楽しんでいきましょう。
I don't know how I'll show it, but I have it now. But yeah, they said it includes English interpretation. We're not getting shit.
返しをもらっているので、こちらに
And then there's all these idiots in Twitch chat saying, of course they're not. It's like, no, they said they were going to, dude. It's right here on the fucking website. They said they were going to, but they... Exactly, yeah, see, there we go. There's somebody in chat who actually has a brain right there. It's like, no, they said on the website, guys, that there would be translators. We don't know what the fuck is going on. I knew I should learn Japanese. I do plan on it, but, you know, it's one of those things I've been putting off forever.
ファイナルファンタジー14新生10周
Look at
年
that
と
baseball
いうこと
uniform.
もありますし、
Warrior of Light 14.
世界中の光の選手の皆さんのおかげ、それに支えられてですね、まさか
We're
ま
getting
さ
a
か
baseball
の
anime
こ
episode.
の東
That's
京
what
ド
that
ー
shirt
ム
is
で
hinting
の
at.
開催となりました。そのお礼の意味も込めてですね、すいません、世界中の光の戦士の皆さん、基調講演、
I might try Pictomancer now for my caster class instead of going with Summoner like I was planning on.
英語同時通訳、通訳対応でやらせていただければと思います。
Whatever its name is actually going to be. It might not be called Pictomancer.
日本のプレイヤーの皆さんも
That's what it
ご
is,
理解
though.
いただけると大変助かります。
Well, shit, man. Without a translator, no subs, we're pretty much just sitting here
というわけ
with our
で、
dicks in our
基調講演
hands.
の通訳パートナーはリード英語翻訳者のケイトさんです。さあ、ケイトさん入ってきてください。
Oh, now we're getting. Here we go. They're just like, we don't want you translating that first bit. We'll call you out in a
And
sec.
hello to everyone on stream. I am Kate, the lead English translator, and I am once again here to tell you what Yoshi P says.
She changed her hair from last time. From
I am
Vegas.
very good at English. Thank you. ありがとうございます。
ロンドンのファンフェスの時には
She had red hair
ケイさん
in
ねちょっ
NA
と
Fanfest,
い
right?
ろいろ作業がね忙しくて
I think I remember seeing that.
当時にバトンタッチだったんですけど
Her hair was slightly shorter, but like
7.0
still the same
の翻訳作業
kind of
順調
style.
ですか
順調です。
お即
It looks cool. I like it.
順調
I was unable to attend the London Fan Fest because I was very busy working on 7.0, so Koji thankfully took over.
Yep. We missed
but
you.
It is going well, our development progress, and I am making sure to fuel my motivation with a lot of tacos. So,
Yes.
タコスを食べることでモチベーションをバックしながら頑張ってます。
そんなにタコスね
Tacos
余
are
るんだね
good.
まあそうで、まあグラハティア見ればタコス食べたくなりますよ。
あなるほど
Koji was good. No shade at Koji,
You want
but
to eat the tacos. It's not weird.
I like
It's
her
not weird.
personality too, though.
さてさて
It's really cool.
改めまして、ファンフェスティバル in 東京ドーム夢のようなファンフェスワクワクをお届けする2日間、その幕開けは僕の基調講演からスタートします、その内容はもちろんこちらになります。
So once again, welcome to Fanfest in Tokyo. This is a dreamlike Fanfest being held in Tokyo Dome. And we want to kick it off with my keynote, the subject of which is, of course,
拡張パッケージ黄金のレガシーの最新情報をお届けしてまいります。
the newest information on our expansion Dawn Trail.
そして気になる発売日なんですが、きっと3つ目のファンフェスだから発売日出るんだろうなと思っていると思うんですが、
Toxic
すいませ
Londoners.
ん、計画上の日程
Not
は
people who live in London, but people who were there or watched it are,
現状
you know,
ギリギリまでちょっとすい
obviously
ません
some of them are
スケジュールの最終
watched the stream from
調整
America or
確認
wherever
を
else,
しており
right?
ます。
They're talking shit about the Lalafell Chin thing.
So given that this is the third FanFest, you're probably expecting us to announce the release date of Dawn Trail.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, though we do have an internal date that we are targeting, we are adjusting the schedule, making sure it's fine-tuned as much as it possibly can be before announcing, so we will not be sharing that today.
まあなんで慎重かというとですね、皆さんよくご存知だと思いますが、上月のフィナーレでですね、私ゲーム業界人として人生初めての延期を、させていただくということをしてしまいましたので、ちょっと今回はまあたとえ数週間だろうが、そういったことがないように
Why did
ギリギ
that
リ
not
ま
look
で
like it lowered the
しっかりし
volume?
た日程調
I
整する
grabbed
た
the
め
volume
に
bar and
あと
lowered
もう
it, but
少
it
しお時間いただければと思います。
was still spiking quite a bit when I
If
played my
you're
soundboard. What
wondering
the fuck?
why, well, it's because, as you know, for Endwalker, for the very first time in my career, we had to delay the release. We
Yeah,
don't want
that
that
was
to happen
sad.
again, even if it's just a few weeks. So we are taking great
felt
care
terrible.
to make sure that our schedule is on track before announcing, but we will give
You
you
can
that
see it on his
info as
face.
soon as we can.
もうコメントでですね、
Yeah, you can see it on his face. He's still ashamed of that happened. The 2-week delay.
大丈夫
Because it was so
夏
last
って言
minute.
ったら夏
So many
です
people lost
People are
out.
saying, you mean October then? It's not going to be summer? It's going to be October, isn't it? No, no, it will be summer.
ちょっと
August.
ファイナルファンタジー
August or September
16って
incoming.
サマーって言って
Early
6月に
September.
出てるんですよ。
It's
We
coming.
said in 16 we were going to release it in summer, and it came out in June.
スクエニ時間じゃなく、14時間の夏でちゃんと出すようにします。
We will not be releasing on Square Enix time. We will be releasing on 14 time, which means properly in summer.
はい。できるだけですね。別の次の機会で、させていただければと思います。すいません。よろしくお願いします。
So we will work very hard to get you that info as soon as possible, and we'll have it for you next time. So thank you for your patience.
さあでは本格的に
I'm being careful only to use the soundboard whenever she's not in the middle of translating.
もちろん皆さんが一番
I'm lowering the volume too. I hope it's working.
Of course, let's talk about the content of Dawn Trail and the thing you're most looking forward to.
What's the name? We know it's Pictomancer, but what's the name?
ですよね。
A new job.
No
さあ気
shit.
づきました？どんなジョブでした？
What do we got?
Did you figure out what job it is?
People's first gut instinct was right, but then they changed course and started making all kinds of other predictions.
That's,
I had
that's
no
not
dog in
even
it,
a
really.
job name.
さあ
My prediction was a mean prediction. The 420 thing.
動画で一番最初その動きをご覧いただこうと思
The
い
one
ま
I
す。
could have nailed was the one I should have called out, which was
Let's
Viper.
see it on video.
それではどうぞ。
Okay. The one I should have called out, the one I had more confidence in and I should have predicted instead was Viper. I wouldn't have gotten the name. No way would I have known they were going to call it Viper, but I would have said, yeah, dual wielding class for sure. That was my first thought in the fucking Vegas hotel room. This? No. I just saw people saying, and I was like, yeah, that's a good theory because the artist names, Michelangelo, Donatello, they're all artists. It makes sense it would be Pictomancer, yeah. But that was it. I was still just kind of neutral to it. And then when I saw the 4,200,000 gil, I was like, oh, it's gonna be Greenways because of 420. I was like, this is probably gonna be dead wrong, but I'm putting my prediction out there anyway. I don't give a fuck.
You suck!
You can rewatch this whenever you want, alright? I'm playing my soundboard.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
It was all visual anyway.
黄金のレガシー新ジョブ第2弾はピクトマンサー筆を武器とする遠隔魔法 DPS となっています。
The second job of Dawn Trail will be ranged magical DPS wielding a brush, the Pictomancer.
さあ皆さん
I mean, when are we even gonna have a melee magical
当たってい
DPS?
たでしょう
That
か
doesn't even exist.
Did you guess correctly?
We have a hybrid with Red Mage, but
ラスベガスのねファンフェスでちょっとね謎の僕 T シャツ着てましたが
this is a Super Mario Sunshine
at Las
episode.
Vegas Fan Fest, I wore a very mysterious T-shirt.
The artist.
うまいことなんか2つのジョブのヒントっぽくなったのかなっていう気がします。
I feel like it was a good hint for both jobs.
はいピクトマンサーはですね FF6 に唯一登場したジョブになってます。
Pictomancer was the only job to debut in Final Fantasy VI.
ファイナルファンタジー6では筆を使い敵の
And has it been
イラストを
used again ever?
描いて
I
そ
don't
の
think
敵
so.
の技を使うというジョブでした。
In FF6, Pictomancer used their brush to draw their enemies and therefore use their techniques.
ファイナルファンタジー14ではその描くという部分を発展させピクトマンサーがさまざまなモンスターだけじゃなくて絵を描いてそれを魔法として攻撃や補助などの効果を発動させていくという見た目にも非常にユニークなジョブになってます。
FF14's Pictomancer has a bit broader of painting skill. They can paint not only monsters, but landscapes and other things, not just the enemies that they are currently facing. And they also have a very unique appearance.
暁のメンバーであるク
The
ルルが
smiling friends go to
今回
Brazil.
ピクトマン
Yes,
サ
this
ー
is the
に
summer
ジョブチェン
vacation
ジすること
expansion.
に
This
なり
fits
ま
the
した
theme perfectly.
And the Scion Kryl has become Pictomancer.
ね、
I think it
クルル
fits
ずっ
her.
とちょっと戦えなくてねお留守番が続いていたんできっと頑張ってくれたんだと思います。
Now I'm wondering what the hell the
Because Kryl could never fight before, right? She was always sort of stuck watching things at home. I think she probably tried really hard to take on this new role.
吉田はピクトマンサ
I forgot what I
ー
was gonna
のコスプレ
say.
をしないのかっていうふうに、目に入ってきておりますがさすがに
That guy in the
この
back
ジョ
at the
ブ
bottom right.
50歳のおじさんが、コスプレするのは厳しいものがあると。
I'm seeing people saying, why isn't Yoshi P cosplaying the Pictomancer? But honestly, I think it would be a little bit difficult for me as a 50-year-old man to portray the image of this job.
He's
その
lost his
一部から
confidence.
っていうのをちょっとやめてもらっていいですか。
Damn, come
People are,
on,
like,
Yoshi.
shocked.
スタッフ真に受けるんで。
You gotta just be a Giga
とい
Chat
う
and
わ
do
け
it anyway,
で
dude.
今回はですね僕
People
の
will respect
代
you
わ
more
りに
for
ですね
that.
素敵なモデルさんに、新ジョブ衣装を着ていただいてます。
Yeah, see, people are
But
like, you
in my
could have done
place, we
it.
do have a wonderful model who will be
Oh.
showing off this job gear.
Oh, here we
どうぞ
go.
いただきましょう。どう
Who
ぞ。
is it?
Let's call her out.
Ooh. Okay. Cosplayer? I have no idea who this is. I'm looking at the Twitch chat.
いやさすがでしょ
Wow, impressive.
Maybe just a model.
う。可愛い
Nobody's saying a
の声
name,
ありがとう
so.
ございます。どうですかって
Very
見てくださいよ。無理でしょ。
See, this wouldn't be a good look on me.
Why not? What are you trying to say, Yoshi? Have some confidence, man. They're cheering you on,
ちょっ
man.
とコメントを会場の一斉に大丈夫似合うよみたいなのやめてもらっていいですか。
Everyone keeps saying, no, it'd be fine, it'll look great, please stop.
Right.
こ
come
ちら
on,
新
dude.
ジョブピクトマンサーのジョブ専用装備をまといイメージキャラクターとして登場していただきました。
So our model here is wearing the job outfit for Pictomancer.
着心地はいかがですか。
How does it feel?
良い。
Good.
なんか俺の装備もうクオリティ
Come
高かった
on,
けど
dude. You could have worked. You could have got that six pack
My
going.
gear was also of high quality, but man, this is impressive.
ではピクトマンサーのね、紹介が終わるまでちょっとステージ上に一緒に
That wasn't because of what he said. That was because
If you could stay up here while we finish introducing Pictomancer, that'd be great.
he should have worn it.
ではピクトマンサーの特徴を見ていこうと思います。
So let's look at the details of this job.
Is the male
まず
version in
ロ
a
ールに
crop
関
top
して
too? I
は
didn't
先
pay
ほど
enough
お伝えした
attention.
通り遠隔魔法
I feel like-
DPS で装備枠はキャスター枠になってます。
Bob Ross job.
So
Yes.
this will be
Bob
range
Ross is in the
magical
game.
DPS, using the gear of casting.
そして筆という専用の武器を使います。
And they have a special weapon that is their brush.
コメント配信そろそろそのコスプレした吉田の腹が見たかったとか
Yeah, I can't wait to
そういうのはいいんで
see the Limit Break 3,
集中
yeah.
して
That'd be
聞いてもらっていいですか。
Well,
I
somebody's.
see you all on the stream saying you wanted to see my midriff. Please stop and pay attention now.
Oh my
こ
god,
ち
he
ら
called them
大量
out.
クラスはございません。最初からジョブの状態
So there is no requisite class for this job. You can just start from the job itself.
そしてスタートの初期レベルは80からとなっております。
Starting level will be 80.
Scatter.
ジョブクエストの開始地は
Gridania, yeah, that's a thing
グリ
place,
ダニア
honestly.
となっております。
And the job quest will be beginning in Gridania.
Yeah, when I saw Viper was starting in Uldal, I was like,
スタート
again?
の際には条件を満たしていれば
Come on.
すぐ
But
に
it's
で
somewhere
も
else already.
使用可能となっています。
I like that. This is
So long
starting.
as you've completed the requirements, you will be able to pick up this job right as soon as you get into Dawn Trail.
そうなんかグリダニアでジョブクエスト開始するの
But
が
not
久しぶり
before?
なんですよね。
It's been a long time since we had a job quest start in Gridania.
はい、結構特
Yeah.
徴的なジョブクエストになっており
When the
ま
hell
す
was the
の
last
で、
one?
ジョブクエスト自体も、お楽しみください。
The job quests themselves are also very unique, so I hope you'll
Gunbreaker.
look forward to that.
では
Gunbreaker.
続いてバトルのイメージに行きましょ
Now let's talk about what they're like in combat.
う。まず先ほどお伝えした通り
I was like, which
筆
one?
に
Gun-
魔
I
力を
forgot.
込めて
Gunbreaker, yeah.
描いたイメージ、それを
It's my
力
main, and I
にして
couldn't
戦う
remember
の
that for a
が
sec.
ピクトマンサーで
I'm
す。
ashamed.
As we mentioned, the Pictomancer concentrates aether in their brush to release their power by drawing pictures.
絵画魔法というジャンルの魔法を使います。
It is the magic of an artist.
さらにですね、ファイナルファンタジー16のピクトマンサーはね、相手のモンスター自体の絵を描くっていうジョブだったんですが、
The Pictomancer in 6 was drawing just their enemies.
ファイナルファンタジー14では相対する敵に関わりなく、さまざまな生物や武器、さらには風景を描いて効果を発揮させます。
But regardless of what enemy they're facing, FF14's Pictomancer can draw creatures, weapons, and even landscapes.
結構
They have this poor cosplayer. She's just gonna have to stand there the whole time doing this constantly.
ピクトマンサー専用のタッチでちょっとね、
She's gonna get tired, dude.
ドローイングされたような形でかなりね試行錯誤を繰り返して作っています。
We have quite a few original visual effects for Pictomancer to really make it look like they are drawing.
If it does play like Summoner, like some people in chat are memeing, it'll be easy for me to pick up. I'd be happy with that.
アビリティも存在しています。
Summoner is very easy and
Of
straightforward.
course, in order to create a work of art, it's going to take some time, but to go along with that, you will also have instant cast spells and abilities.
ピクトマンサーは自身
They're literally
が
just
攻撃するだけ
re-explaining
で
GCDs
な
and
く
off-GCDs,
パー
of
ティーを
course, yeah.
強化するような魔法も一部
Like,
持
what
っ
the
てい
fuck?
ます。
And the Pictomancer does not simply attack, they also have magic that can buff their party.
サポートジョブというわけではないので、まあ、そういったところ結構気にされる方いると思うんですが、サポートジョブというわけではないですが、黒魔同士のような攻撃特化ではないということだけお伝えしております。
We wouldn't say it's a full support job if that's what you're thinking, but it is not quite so attack focused as something like Black Mage.
ちなみに普段
Summoner confirmed.
DPS キャスターやってるよっていう方どれぐらいいますか？
Who's playing ranged magical DPS right now?
When I play Summoner sometimes.
Quite a few.
ピクトマンサーはちなみに
Well, I'm main
蘇生
caster
魔
now.
法は持っておりません。
Pictomancers cannot res you.
Oh,
さあでは
dude.
ちょっと
Fuck.
頭の中イメージでき
Summoners
た
can do that.
か
Damn.
なと思いますので、先ほどの動画もう一度ご覧いただこうかと思います。
So I think you have a good idea now in your mind of what Pictomancer might be like. So with that, let's take another look at the video.
So there's
どうぞ。
no res, no damage output. Well, not mainly damage output. They're mostly a support class, but with no res. Damn, they're gonna get shunned out of grade groups. Maybe. They better have some strong buffs. I'm glad I'm not a hardcore raider, but damn. That's a cute creature. Didn't we just watch this? Yes, they show it again so you can appreciate it again. Dude in chat. The theme of this expansion is really getting to me the most. I love it.
はい。
It's such a breath of fresh air after
ピク
Endwalker.
トマンサーいかがだったでしょうか？
Thank you. How was it?
It's cute. I like it. They never showed the LB3.
先にいる
They never show the
選手
fucking
の方
Limit
からで
Break
すね
3.
質問が届いておりました。絵が下手な僕でもピクトマンサーになれますかって。
So we have a question from the chat asking, okay, even if I am just terrible at art, can I be Pictomancer?
絵が
They always pick out
死ぬ
meme
ほど下手
questions
な
that no one
吉田に
cares
も使え
actually
ている
cares
ので
about.
大丈夫だと思います。
I am so bad at art that it is like just so dreadful, and I'm fine, so you'll be fine.
美術1ですって言ってる方いらっしゃいますけど大丈夫です。
I would say I bet no one actually said that,
It does not require artistic skill.
はい。
but I bet someone
で
did
は
say that.
ピクトマンサーありがとうございました。
100% someone did say that shit.
Or Pictomancer.
They have a little backpack. Yeah. Little attaché case.
さあここでちょっとピクトマンサーに関してですね、ドイツ語のプレイヤーの皆さん
It's super
に
cute.
一つお知らせがございます。
Now we do have one announcement about Pictomancer for our players playing in German.
これまでフ
The hell?
ァイナルファンタジー6のオリジナル、それからピクセルリマ
Oh,
スター、
right.
ドイツ語版
I
で
forgot about
は、
this.
ジョブ名をですねこのように表記してました。今パワーポイントに映ってます。
So in FF6, both the original and remaster, Pictomancer had previously been translated as Duplicant.
デュプリカント、まあ多分これ造語だと思うんですけど、デュプリケートってちょっと MMO 用語だとアイテムが
Hey, some of
増
the
殖
shit
する
people
み
say
たい
in
なの
chat.
でちょっとうってなるんですけど。
Yes, duplicate has a bit of a special meaning in MMOs, you know, dupes of items.
でおそらくですね
So what are they
モ
gonna
ン
do?
スターをコピーするデュプリケートするような多分イメージで当時ドイツ語のジョブ名作られたんだと思います。
But at the time, because the job was in fact duplicating your enemies, that's why they translated it with a name that means duplication.
ただ実際こうピクトマンサーというジョブに関してその敵の姿をコピーするだけではなくていろんな絵を描くっていう遊びをピクトマンサーに作っていこうとするとどうしてもジョブ名とイメージの開きが出てしまうので今回、FF シリーズ全体で協議をしてですね14のドイツ語版では今書かれているようにどちらかというともうピクトマンサーに近い、こちらも造語になりますがジョブ名を、作りました。
However, because 14's Pictomancer is focused around creating original works of art, not just duplicating, we thought there would be quite a gap between the name if we use the legacy translation. So therefore, for all of the FFs, we will now be using this new name, Pictomant.
今後また新たな FF シリーズでピクトマンサーが登場する際には今回作ったピクトマントというドイツ語表示を使っていこうと思いますので、ミスではないのでドイツ語プレイヤーの皆さん、しっかり協議した上で FF シリーズ全体として決めましたので、ご理解いただけますと助かります。
Can they paint Foodie like
So
Kirby?
at future Final Fantasy games, you will see Pictomant as the name for this job. So please know that's not a mistake. We didn't forget the old name. This is this choice we made for all of Final Fantasy with everyone involved. So thank you, and we hope you'll enjoy the new name.
やっぱりこうシリーズね、歴史が長いとこう発展
I
し
think
て
I
いく中
misinterpreted what he
で、
said.
当時ね、その
Yeah,
限定した
nobody's
機能に対して
reacting.
だけ名前を付けたものが後になってね、こうそれを拡張しようとする
I
と
thought he was
噛み合わなく
spoiling
な
what
るっていう
new
結構例かなとは
FF
今
that
回思い
new
ました。
Final Fantasy games are gonna.
Honestly, when you have such a long-running series as Final Fantasy, you will run into these cases where what made perfect sense at the time is no longer working for us, and this is a great example of the sort of stuff we deal with.
ただやっぱりシリーズの可能性とか、発展性ということを考えた時に変更しなければいけない
God, the chat is
タイ
getting
ミングがあ
toxic.
るというのも今回しっかり議論した上で決めましたので、似たような事例ね、今回はドイツ語でしたけどいろんな言語でまた出てくる可能性もありますので、なんとなく頭に入れておいていただけると助かります。
But you know, as we grow and develop as a franchise, we really need to adapt in the way that is best for Final Fantasy's future. And this time it only affected German, but I think it will probably happen in all languages at certain points. So just remember that that's what we're bearing in mind when we make these decisions.
さあでは続けて
I feel like they over-explain things that nobody really cares that much about, dude. That's what I'm saying, people. And I didn't.
So
on.
let's move on to the story of Dawn Trail,
exactly.
Which will feature myriad characters.
今回皆さんに
I was like, it's not even because I saw people saying move on, but like literally I was thinking, I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine, dude. You can keep
As
going.
we've
Like,
mentioned, we will be
even I was
giving
thinking
you
that.
the greatest summer vacation a warrior of light could have.
新たな冒険、そしてそのバカンスの目的は西方トラル大陸になります。
The site of this vacation and our new adventure will be the continent of Tural.
依頼されるのはトラル大陸にあるとある王国の王位継承令制の助力です。
And the reason we will be going there is for the right of succession for a nation over there.
その依頼主となるのが
And the person who has requested our help
こちらのキャラクターです。
is her.
She's so cute. Look at her face. Everybody called this one. Everybody called this one.
王女ウクラマトというキャラクターになります。
Without a face, it's a female
This character
Hrothgar.
is Wuklamat. She's the daughter of the current ruler of Tural.
Everybody called this. It
なん
was so
となく
easy.
ね、あんまり見たことのない種族にも見えるんですけれど、
I feel like I haven't seen this before.
ミコってだよね、多分ね。
Is it
Mikote.
Mikote? そうですよね。
多分ちょっと体質的にちょっとモフモフしてるミコって
People
だ
get so
と
mad.
思います。
I think it's just a really, really fuzzy Mikote. まあ、それしかないですよね。
そうですね。じゃあ気にしないで先進みましょ
Don't worry about it.
う。こ
I don't know
の王
why
位継
people are
承
so
レー
polarized
スというのは
with anything. No,
さ
I'm
ま
not
ざ
talking
ま
about
な
this.
候補者が入り乱れて
You
競
would
う
pick
もの
them
に
as
なってい
everything.
ます。
So in this right of succession, we will be competing with other various contestants for the throne.
People
そ
get so
の
toxic for no reason.
王位継承レースの道中ですね、さまざまな気づきやドラマが待ち構えています。
And there will, of course, be a lot of revelations and various dramatic turns along the way.
その王位継承レースというからには
The full-length JRPG?
他にも候補者います。
Of course, as a contest, we do need people to compete against.
さらに暁のメンバーがそこに
All
ど
the
う
colon
関わ
threes
っ
in
て
the
い
chat.
くのか、それらはぜひ皆さんの目でお確かめくだ
Oh
さ
my
い。
god.
And
The
so I
degens.
hope you look forward to finding out how exactly the other scions play into that competition.
今ご紹介したこの新たな登場人物であるウクラマトなんですが、いよいよパッチ 6.55 のメインクエストパート2から登場となります。
As for Wuklamat, who we've introduced today, you will be able to meet her in patch 6.55 part 2.
早速ですね、非常にキャラ性強いキャラになってますんで、ぜひですね、皆さんの手で、新しい物語のまさに序章をですね、体験していただければと思います。
She is a very strong character, so I hope you look forward to getting to know her.
そんな気になる、分かったじゃあパッチ 6.55 はいつなのかねと。
Okay, so you're wondering, I'm sure, when is patch 6.55 coming out?
パッチ 6.55 は1月16日公開となります。
It'll be coming out on January 16th.
10 days. That's kind of what I was thinking it was going to be.
さすがにね、
Mid-January.
来週週明けはすいません。
I thought like the 15th or
ちょっと僕らはファンフェスの
something.
疲労で倒れているので
was off by
厳
one.
しいので、中1週明けて、リリースさせていただきます。
Obviously, after FanFest is over, we are all going to be passed out, so we're taking a week and then releasing.
なおですね、すいません、
Yeah.
パッチ 6.55 は
Empty
24
patch.
時間
What
メン
the
テナンス
fuck
を
is
予
that
定してま
emo?
す。
And also, we are planning to have a 24-hour maintenance for this patch.
Oh,
これはです
fuck.
ね、
Really?
パッチ 6.55 の公開作業に合わせて
Damn.
皆さんの日本の全データセンターの各種、まあいわゆるサーバー機材ですね。
They're not even adding like an alliance rate or
高性
anything.
能サーバーがたくさん並んでるんですけど、
The fuck?
それを最新の機材に全て入れ替えるという
You see
作業
people
を
like
同時に
24 for
行わせてい
what?
ただきます。
This is because we will be replacing the entire Japanese data center infrastructure with newer machines.
Oh,
これ
wow.
によって
Okay,
です
yeah, that
ね
makes
さら
sense.
に安定性
That
増し
makes
ますし、
perfect sense,
いろんな
yeah.
ことが、まあアイテム関係だったり、まあ土地だったりハウジング、いろんなことまたやりやすくなりますので、それらのメンテナンスとそれから最新機器への入れ替えということを、今回やりますので、すみません、ちょっと長時間のメンテナンスになりますが、ご承知おきください。
We're sorry that it's such a long maintenance, but this will contribute to future stability and our ability for the servers to handle things like items and housing, so we ask for your understanding.
Yeah, of course.
はい、
It's not like we don't have other things we can do in the meantime, right?
舞台となる西方トラル大陸、
Right?
追加情報を、見ていき
Oh,
ま
right.
しょう。
No, there's some people
So
who.
let's take a look at some new information about Tudal.
こちら、
Yeah, I was taking a jab at all the people getting pissed off. Like, dude, don't you have a life outside of this game?
So on the
Jesus
map, you'll
Christ,
see
some
that
people are
it
so
is
toxic.
to the west of the three great continents.
こちら左に見えるのがトラル大陸ですが、
And on the left is what we've shown you so far.
まあこちらですね。で、今回なんとトラル大陸というのはですね、南北に大きく、大陸が存在していて、今回の舞台となるのは
They removed those clouds, but we still have clouds over Garlemald and Ilsabard.
But Tudal is actually a very massive continent expanding from north to south, and we will be going that full length during our adventure.
America's the north side. South America's the obviously the south side we already saw.
So this is the full new map.
It's literally South America.
そしてご紹介してきた今回新たにプレイヤーの皆さん、プレイヤータウンとなるのがトライオラです。
And this is the new player hub that we introduced to the Yolal.
このトライオラ
Where's
自
the other
体
one? I
が
wonder.
この南北のトラル大陸をつなぐ橋の役目を持っています。
We're going to Mexico.
Tudal actually functions as a bridge connecting the north and south parts of the continent of Tudal.
That makes sense.
先ほ
That
ど公
makes
開し
sense.
たトレーラーの方にも
I was reading something somebody said in
巨大な
chat.
橋出ていたと思います。
God, that's
As you
beautiful.
saw in the trailer, there is a literal bridge.
今回の冒険はこのトライオラを中心に
That is so
トラル大陸
amazing.
と南北
Like-
をまたいでの大冒険となります。
So the Tuliolol will be at the center of our adventure. It will span from north to south of Tudal.
まあ南北文化的な統一感というのはまあある程度はあるんですけどここではちょっとネタバレで言えないさまざまな出来事により南と北で大きく物語が揺れ動いていくことになります。
There's a degree of unity between the cultures of the two due to certain developments that I will not share here. There will be major story developments in both North and South Tyrol that will change the story significantly, so you can almost think of it as a two-part structure.
もちろん一つの壮大な物語 7.0 自体で、そうなっていますが、内容をねやってみると二部構成に近い、新しい我々のチャレンジにも見えるかもしれません。
Of course, the whole story overall is one unified story, but you may feel like it does have two distinct arcs when you play through it.
Oh, great. We got the happy arc at the beginning, and then the, oh my god, things just turned for the worst, and now it's depressing and dark again, like always. That's going to be the second half.
So let's both review and take a look at some new information on field areas.
まずこれまではスクリーンショット等々でしか出せなかったものを
Jesse
まとめてですね、
He called it. There's going to be a rug pull.
動画にして、ダイジェスト動画作って
There's
き
gonna be a
ましたので、
fucking
まず
rug
は
pull.
それをご覧いただきましょう。
So far, we've only been able to show you a few clips and screenshots, but we've put together all the materials we have so far into a collection that we will show you now.
それでは
He's like, you guys are all focusing on how happy and positive the expansion looks. He's all, but I'm waiting for the rug pull. That's what Jesse Cox said. And they just pretty much confirmed there's gonna be one. There's gonna be a major tonal shift halfway through the fucking game. Like when when a certain somebody dies in a certain other Final Fantasy game, it's just everything just suddenly gets dark after that. And that happens about halfway through. A little bit before halfway maybe, but... So yeah, it's gonna start off like this, like, oh my god, yay! You know? I don't have a good soundboard clip for this, but yeah. And then suddenly, something's just gonna happen halfway through. That's just gonna be like, what? Jesus, I'm glad I lowered it for that one. And yeah, it's just gonna go south. Oh my god, that is a beautiful Aetheryte crystal. Texas! Somebody said I like how it's pretty much like, this is like beta footage, you know? You can tell it's a little rough still, because like they're still working on it. But it's, goddamn, it already looks so beautiful. This shit's gonna be amazing. It's beautiful, I love it! I can't wait to explore these places.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
Oh!
さてさて、かなり冒険のイメージ多いですね。自然地形、そういった数々ご覧いただきました。
So we've taken a look at some natural scenes that really speak of adventure.
ではここからはですね、既存エリアの紹介でしたので、さらに新たなエリアを、ご紹介していきます。
But those were areas you've seen before, so let's look at some that you haven't.
ちょっと今ま
I
で
didn't pay enough attention then because I didn't recognize some of those
あ
areas.
まりすみません、多くは語れないです。
These are pretty different from what you've seen so far, and for that same reason, we can't tell you a whole lot about them.
その点すみません、ご了承ください。
Please understand.
まずはすみません、いきなり動画からいこうと思います。
We'll start with a video.
どうぞ。
For my own sanity, I limit how much I look at the chat, because Jesus Christ. The instant arguments and fights breaking out. Oh, this must be North America. This must be the north side, yeah. They stole all of the south side's resources, and they got this futuristic utopia. It looks like fucking Tokyo. Look at this. And then the man with the machine gun. They better put that song in the game at some point. I want to hear Silken's interpretation. Hell yeah, dude. We're going to Esther from FF8.
突然の絵代わり
There
に
you go, hell
会
yeah.
場騒然としておりますが、
Yeah, so it was a pretty sudden change of visuals there.
こちらのエリア、ちょっとね動画の方では本当オブジェクト全然出せない、ネタバレが強くて出せないんですが、エリアの名前をソリューション9と言います。
We really can't show you a lot of specific objects from this area because it would be spoilers, but we can tell you it's called Solution 9.
I love the name already.
ソリューション9も、
That's one of Zidane's limit breaks, yeah, right? Somebody said that in the chat, I think. Yeah, that is one of...
This too will function as a town, much like the player hub of Tuliolal.
Good. I wanted to know what the second town would be.
だけ説明をしておきましょう。
I will explain it just a little bit.
トライオラとは全く異なる文明によって築かれた摩天楼都市
We
と
got the
なって
new
います
nightclub town.
So this has been constructed by a totally different civilization than Tuliolal.
ERP
そんなの見た
nightclubs,
ら
is
わか
that
るよっていう話だと思
a
うんですけど
Zidane
I
lookalike
think
on
you can
that
probably tell just by
billboard over
looking.
there?
名前の由来はですね、すみません、いろいろご想像ください。ちょっとだけスクリーンショットもお見せします。
But maybe have a think about why it might be called Solution 9. And we have one more screenshot to show you.
まあ、もう今まで皆さんが思い描いてきた黄金のレガシーのイメージがガラガラと音を立てて崩れ去っていく感じがしますね。
I
Maybe it
feel
is a-
like we are loudly destroying any mental image you might have had for Dawn Trail right now.
すみません、ちょっと先ほど言いましたが、
I love it. I love the
オブジェクト
contrast.
とはね、ネタバレが強いので、いろいろちょっと削除したスクリーンショットになってるんですけど、まあ実際にはいろんなオブジェクト存在してます。
Like I said, we can't really show you specific objects in this setting because it would be a spoiler, so we've kind of erased them all, and this is just the background.
まあビルなのか、施設な
Oh
の
my
か、
god.
これね、
This is a perfect place to put Blitzball. Actually, yeah.
But are these buildings? Is this a facility? In any case, it's quite different from what we've seen.
It's a very futuristic
先
city
ほど
like
もお伝えした
Xanarkand.
通り、このソリューション9、プレイヤーの皆さんのショータウンでもあるので、
I don't think they're ever
かなり
gonna do
施設
Blitzball at
や
this point.
設備の多い場所となっています。
But as I mentioned, it will be a player hub, so you can expect a lot of different facilities and features there.
どんな物語になるのか、そもそもここはどういった場所なのか、これま
New
での
Tombstone Exchange place is what they just said.
6.X シリーズまでとも異なる
Still a 450 cap.
冒険、いろいろご
Tom
想
cap.
像ください。
But as for what this place actually is, what sort of story will take place here, you'll just have to imagine for yourself something that is quite different from what we've seen thus far up to 6.X.
ではもう少しだけ新しいエリア紹介していこうと
Yeah,
思
we
い
know.
ます。
You didn't have to tell
And
us
I'll show
that.
you one more area now.
We know it's gonna be really different from 6.X. We're hoping so
This
because
is the
Jesus.
concept art.
こちら新たなエリア名ヘリテージファウンドと言います。
And this area is called Heritage Found.
もう謎しかないですね。
This is starting to look like FF9
Pretty
references.
mysterious.
蒸気機関を持ったような
Midgar,
列車
the
が
plate up
走
there.
ってます。
Is that a plate
There
or a
seems to be
sphere? That looks like a
steam-powered
sphere.
train.
まあしかもこれアートワークですけど、手前と奥とで異なったね文明が混ざってるように見えますが、こちらは一つのエリアの中になってます。
And it certainly looks like the stuff in the foreground and the stuff in the background were constructed by different civilizations, but this is all one area.
異常なほどですね、奥側電気に満たされた地域になってます。
This area is absolutely replete with lightning energy.
ではここからはですね、ちょっともう説明ができないのでスクリーンショットだけちらちらお見せします。
But I can't really give you any more explanation than that, so we'll just take a look at a few more screenshots.
なので 7.0 黄金のレガシーにはいろんなエリアが出てくるよと思っていただければ助かります。
And you'll just have to take this in the spirit of there are a variety of areas coming.
ではまず1枚目。もう
Yeah, that's
これ
pretty
までね
cool.
黄金のレガシー自然地形とか荒野ばっかり紹介してきたんですけど、まあこういった地域もあって複数の文化というのが混在しています。
So far we've shown you a lot of fields and natural scenery, but as you can see here, there's also these very unique areas with cultures intermingling.
なんとなくね、
South and North America. Oh my god, the wall memes. That is a giant wall, yes.
It looks a little bit like Garlemald, but not quite.
Oh, but they got shit on this. But we never got to see it not destroyed, though.
And Garlemald
really.
is very black and red.
そして2枚目、奥に見える
So
の
this is
は
Esther.
先ほどのアートにも見えていた
Garlemald was
タワーな
Galbadia
の
from
か
FF8.
何なのか。
Esther, well, it's
In
gonna
our
be
second
this.
screenshot here, in the background, you can see that same thing, whatever it is, a tower maybe?
まあ、こういった地域だとしても人々は、ここでたくましく力強く生きています、これらはダンジョンではなく、
Look at the highway.
皆さんが冒険す
Bottom
る
left.
フィールドとなってます。
But even in an area as strange as this, we have people living their lives. This is not a dungeon.
なんかここで釣れる主どんなやつなんだろうなって想像すると
I wonder what kind of big fish you can fish up here.
そして最後
Yoshi P's a fisherman
こんな
confirmed.
場所もありますというのだけお伝えしておきます。
There's also this, and that's all I'll tell you.
まあ、とに
We
か
got
く
a
です
new
ね、
gold saucer. Let's
7.0
go.
黄金のレガシーいろんなもの
New
を
theme
詰め
park,
込んだ
finally.
拡張になっています。どんなエリアなのか
Hell
何
yeah.
が待っているのかいろいろご想像していただければ嬉しいです。
But what we've shown you is that Dawn Trail will have a variety of areas and things to experience, so let your imagination run wild.
It really is going to be a
さあ
summer
では
vacation,
エリア
man.
の紹介をしましたので
It's actually gonna be a summer vacation.
こちら友好部族
I like it.
この地域に住まう部族たちのおさらいをまずはしていこうと思います。
But now that we've talked about the areas, let's talk about the people who live there who might become your potential allies.
What do we got?
これまでにペルペル族それからモブリン族を紹介してきました。
We've already introduced the Pelu Pelu and the Moblins.
もともとですねこの地域
The FF10
巨人
people.
族文化も強く根付いておりオールゼアとは異な
Dude in the
る
red.
夜深い族という
That
巨
little
人た
short
ちも
guy.
見受けられます。
So in this area, there is
Alpaca.
a deep-rooted culture of giants. Though they're not called giants, they are called the Yokhui.
バヌバヌ族にも似た姿のちょっとねカラフルな種族ですがハヌハヌ族と言います。
We also have these colorful folks who look quite similar to the Vanu Vanu, and indeed they are called the Hanu Hanu.
これプロデュースされたライブとか
I
も
like
話す時吉田滑舌悪いなって言われそう。ハヌハヌ族です。
Yes, so they are called the Hanu Hanu.
そ
ハヌハヌ
して何よりですね今回やっぱり注目なのはこちらさまざまマムージャたち登場してきます。
But the most important part of this are the Mamulja.
トライオラを収めている相当の2つの、ね、頭を持つマムージャグルージャジャを筆頭にですね数多くのマムージャ族が登場してきます。
The most prominent example is, of course, the current ruler of Tuliolo, the two-headed Gulul Jaja, but there are plenty of other Mamulja of all shapes and sizes.
まあここでちょっとスクリーンショットで紹介しているのは、まあ、その一部になりますが多様な、部族が登場して物語の中でもその部族同士の多くの価値観というのが、物語上提示されていきます。
Rides the shoot buff?
What we're showing you in the screenshot is but a small sampling. In the story, I think you'll find that the Mamulja are very diverse, including their perspectives and values.
まあ彼らと光の戦士である皆さんが出会いどのような冒険の道を進んでいくのかそしてプレイヤーである皆さん自身が今回の物語からどういったものを感じ考えていただけるのか僕自身も非常に楽しみにしつつ制作を進めています。
I'm really looking forward to seeing how meeting the Mamulja will change your adventure and also how you specifically will feel about them and what you will take from this story.
さてじゃあここからはですね各種システムのアップデートそれからコンテンツについて、お伝えしていきます。
So now let's move on to system updates and more details about the individual content.
現状お伝えできる最新の情報をすべて盛り込んで
Brazil
7.0 全体
confirmed
を
Brazil,
お
yeah.
話ししていこうと思います。そして 7.X シリーズにも触れていき
I'm
ま
looking
す。
forward to that.
So we will be giving an overview of all of 7.0 as well as 7.x, including as much new information as we can share right now.
まあすみませんまずは何度もお伝えして恐縮なんですがついに皆さんのレベルキャップが100になります。
As
The
we've said a
big
few
100,
times, the
let's
level
go!
cap will be raised to 100.
My OCD is
14
satisfied.
からやってるよという方どれぐらいいらっしゃいますか？
How many of you have been playing since 1.0?
Jesus.
ありがとうございますありがとうございま
Thank
す。
you.
皆さんとはね足掛け13年以上の旅路になりました。
It's been more than 13 years together.
うわすごいコメントでもたくさんね手を挙げていただいてます。本当にありがとうございます。皆さんのおかげでね、我々今こんな場所で各賞についてお届けできているので。
Look at the chat on the screen next to his feet.
Thank you so much. We've gotten to this point because of you.
もちろん。
I don't know if that's like meant to be teleprompter cues or like that's the Japanese chat for the streaming platform that they're using.
いてくださるからこそここまでね我々開発チームの長い旅でもこの10年あったと思うので、その果てにですねついにレベルキャップが3桁になると、これ長く続けられないと到達しないので本当にありがとうございます。
Of course, all of you who joined from 2.0 and those of you who have started playing recently as well are equally important. We could not have gone on this long, long journey of 10 years without you and reached this milestone of a 3-digit level cap.
Let's go, man.
では
Let's go.
今日お伝えしたピクトマンも含め、7.0 ではバイパーとピクトマンサー2つのジョブが実装となります。
So including Pictomancer that we introduced today, as well as Viper, we will have 2 new jobs in 7.0.
ちょっと質問してみようかな。
So let's
バイ
ask,
パーやるぞっていう方。
who's going to play as Viper?
お
Maybe not right away, but yeah,
4割ぐらい。
definitely gonna play the shit out of that
Maybe
class.
25-30%? Yeah.
ピクトマンサーやる
Oh,
わ
there's
ってい
a
う
chat.
方
It's on that screen. I see it.
Who's going to play Pictomancer?
I'm probably gonna play both,
Wow, there's a lot of
honestly.
you.
They both look fun.
いや何言ってんだよ。
I'm
結
playing
局
both.
全部やるんだよっていう人。
Who's going to play everything?
Well, the 2 new classes
当然やろうみ
anyway.
たいな感じでありがとうございます。
Not everything.
Everyone's like, yeah, obviously I'm going to do that. Thank you.
おコメントでもそりゃそうだろう。
Of course.
まずはピクトマンサー、バイパー、どっちもやる。結局
He's
全部や
reading
るっ
the
て書い
chat.
ていただいてます。ありがとうございます
A。lot
He
of
can
folks
see
saying, I'm
Twitch
going to do
chat.
both. I'm going to play them all. Thank you so much.
まあ新ジョブだけじゃなくて他の、既存ジョブに関しても、ね、レベルキャップ解放された
Somebody said I'm going back to
新たなアクション
Ninja.
もされますし、大きなメンテナンスが入る場合もありますので、既存のジョブもですね、しっかりアップデートしていこうと思います。
Of course, it won't just be our new jobs. With the level cap being raised, we will be adding new actions and updating our previous jobs as well.
では続いてバトルコンテンツ、ちょっと基礎バトルコンテンツ、新情報も含めてですね、いろいろお話ししていこうと思います。
So let's talk about the core battle content, including some new info.
もうこの辺り今表示されているもの
This is the
は
first time we've seen
今回
Cryle
もしっかりあります
in
よ
these
と
graphics
いうこ
because
とをお伝えするだけです。
Of course, as far as everything on this screen goes, we just want to let you know that we will, of course, be adding more of these.
もちろん
That
多
was
数の
fast.
新ダンジョンご用意してあります。
But yeah,
And
face,
of course,
bullshit,
we'll be
whatever.
having many new dungeons.
ダンジョンの制作非常に順調に進んでま
Was
す。
Cryle in the Endwalker
The
trailer?
progress on dungeons is going quite well, actually.
I don't
今
think
回はです
so.
ね、その制作が進んでいて、ストーリーのネタバレにならないものを動画としてちょっと編集してまとめてまいりましたので、ご紹介したいと思います。
I'd like to show you a video. This is of the dungeons that are well underway, and also that will not be spoilers for you.
どうぞ。
What did he say? Oh yeah, because we've seen these already, yeah. That looks straight out of Totorak. It looks like the exact tunnel near the beginning. Oh, the hairstyle! He's got the man bun! I didn't realize they actually have it in the game. The trailer hairstyle for Midlander. It might be an all races thing, actually. It better be. I mean, come on. But I like how Endwalker added the new face for Midlander to match the trailer guy, who's Meteor, who's aged.
はい。
The stubble, you know?
まあ祖権の方からも言われてますが、まだ曲はモックアップなので、これが最終クオリティだと思わないでねって言ってると思いますんで、お伝えしておきます。
I will tell you I have a message from Soken, which is that this version of the music is just a draft. It's not done yet.
制作の方は非常に順調に
He's
進んでおり
always
ます
saying that.
いくつかのダンジョンはですね僕の、一時チェック道中チェック完了しているものも
He's like, please don't think I'm slipping.
But our progress with the dungeons really is proceeding well. I've gotten to the point of my first stage of quality checks on some of them.
続いて、ちょっと
I do wonder how they do quality checks. Like, do they have a checklist of shit they'd
I
look
also
for?
take a look at a few enemies.
こちら
チャンギス
すでにご紹介したバリガルマンダやエリミネーターとなんかボス以外にもねちょっとユニークなモンスターいますね
Eliminator.
So we have the ones we've introduced so far,
Seen that one?
Valigamanda, Eliminator, and there are also some interesting monsters outside of the major bosses.
ちょっと
I haven't seen this guy yet.
筋ト
Yeah.
レしすぎた感あります
Giga Chad Tor.
ね
Yeah, somebody else said the
This
same
thing
thing.
looks like
I just came up with that, but I saw it as soon as I said it.
なんというか
Somebody else in
超
chat.
なん
They're a
てい
real
うん
one.
ですか筋肉質なサボテンダーに
Giga Chad
見えるんですけどどうやら名前はバレルテンダーというらしいです
So this super buff Sabotender is called the Barrel Tender.
めちゃくちゃ
You
な
call it the Giga Chad Tor, man.
I can't imagine it will do much rather than just punch the heck out of you.
The Giga Tender.
だけでなくねこうした
That's a
新
good
た
name.
な生態系というのを持つモンスターとの出会いというのも拡張パッケージの魅力の一つかもしれません
I think it's not just the NPCs in the new environment that are exciting. Part of it is experiencing these unique monsters as well.
そしてもちろん強敵と戦う上でですねコンテンツサポーターに関してもアップデートが行われます
Yeah, there's gonna be
And of
NPCs.
course, while you're fighting, you will want these duty support updates on your journey.
今回クルルがピクトマンサーにジョブチェンジしておりましたので
Do they even need to say this? I mean, we know there's gonna be NPCs to help you with the dungeons from now
Given
on.
that Kryle has changed to Pictomancer, I feel like she will be making her duty support debut.
クルルさんおめでとうございま
Obviously.
す
Congratulations, Kryle.
It'd be weird if you
僕
didn't.
クルルさんにはちょっと歌詞が大きな歌詞が1個消せないやつがずっとあるんで
I have a lot of feelings about Kryle.
歌詞じゃない仮だったもうやばいのが1個あるんでねもうちょっとずつ恩返ししていこうかなと思ってます
I feel I really owe her one, so let's use this to pay her back.
コンテンツサポーターたちはストーリー上でのボスとの戦いというのでも、しっかり活躍してくれることと思います、
I think you'll find these updates very useful when progressing through the story.
では続いて多数の装備それから新しいクラフトというものがやっぱり拡張パッケージなので大量に登場してきます、
Of course, as it's an expansion, we will have a lot of new gear and recipes.
今回拡張
I like how they
7.0
always feel
で
compelled to
新たに
restate the
登場
obvious.
する新装備というのは全て第一次グラフィックスアップデートの仕様によって最初から豪華に
Yeah,
作られていますの
we
で
wouldn't expect any
7.0の
less.
新装
I
備
mean,
のクオリティというところにもぜひご注目ください
So all of the new gear that is implemented in 7.0 will have the graphics update applied to it. So definitely take a look at that quality once you get in game.
では
of course, yeah.
開発中ではありますがスクリーンショットいくつか
Damn,
持
dude,
ってきた
people
ので
talking shit about the
ご紹介
graphics
します
update.
These are still in development, but we did bring a few screenshots, so let's take a look.
Hell
こち
yeah.
ら
Oh
左
shit!
から
It's Leon with yellow hair.
侍賢者
I made a
ガンブレー
cameo.
カーとなってますね
My character's right there.
Right, so from the left, we have Summoner, Samurai, Sage, and Gunbreaker.
どうしてもスクリーンショットでは分かりにくいんです
I
が
like the sage,
今回
dude.
それ
That
ぞれ
that
の
is sick.
パーツに異なる素材感という
Gunbreaker looks
それから
what I
質感
expected.
シワの入れ方っていう
Basically
の
like
まで
Viper,
相当こだわって
but
作ってます
black leather.
It's a little bit hard to tell from the screenshots, but each element of these outfits, in terms of textures, quality, and details, are really much improved.
今回は
Why
特
the
に
constant
布の
eye
系の
patch
質
though?
感というのがですね
They had an eye
非常に
patch
豪
for
華になってい
Endwalker as
るの
well.
で
What's up?
ちょっとご
And
注目いただけれ
every
ばと思い
yeah,
ます
every
I think especially the quality of the cloth really stands out.
手に入れた際には
Why
で
is
す
there
ね
always an eye
ぜひ
patch for Gunbreaker?
ゆっくり一段落してからでいいのでじっくりちょっと装備というのも見ていただけると、開発チーム喜ぶと思います
Of course, over the course of your adventure, once you have time for a break, I hope you'll take a close look at this gear. That would make the devs really happy.
Dude, it already looks amazing just from the screenshots, I'll be honest. The detail on the clothing is incredible. Like, holy fuck, look at this armor, dude. Like, the Sage one was a better example, but damn.
Machinist, Reaper, Astrologian, and Paladin.
That Reaper outfit. And of course, they put it on a Fem Prothgar. Oh my god, there it is. There's all Coomers in
I
chat.
think the quality might be easier
Or not
to
Fem
see with the
Prothgar, Fem
machinist.
Rogadin, sorry.
See,
my brain's already mixing them up.
And we will continue brushing up and improving this gear right until release.
もちろん、ジョブ専用装備だけでなく、おしゃれ装備というところにもご注目ください。
Of course, it won't just be job gear. We'll also have plenty of fashionable gear for you as well.
では装備もちらっとね、ご紹介しましたので、次の項目進みたいと思います。
All right, so let's move on.
新たな生活系の大規模コンテンツやりますよというお話をさせていただいてました。
We have told you that there will be expansive new lifestyle content.
企画内容がですね固まりましたのでちょっとコンセプトアートをご紹介していきたいと思います。
And finally, our plans have come together, so we do have concept art of that to show you.
こちらです。
Let's see. Her face.
また
Rebuilding Maryland
という
Torum.
感じなんですけど。
Wow, where are we going now?
And Walker
ご覧
spoilers,
の通
bro.
りですね次なる大規模生活系コンテンツは
Moon Sanctuary,
さ
yeah.
まざまな惑星に訪
Moon
れ
Island
ていただきま
Sanctuary.
す。
Jesus.
So as perhaps you can guess, the next lifestyle content will take you to various different planets.
一つの星だとねなんかちょっと絵が変
Better
わ
be
らな
better
いじ
than
ゃないで
Island
すか。
Sanctuary, that's all I
今回
know.
絵代わりっていうところも考えてですねいろんなシチュエーションの惑星にちょっと行っていただこうかなと思ってます。
If it was just one, you wouldn't get much variety in the scenery, so we thought we'd give you a bunch so you could get a sense of progress.
なんかね西方のトラル大陸で冒険だとか言ってるのにじゃあちょっとあの星行ってきてもらえるかなみたいな。
You're thinking, oh, all right, let me go on an adventure to the continent of Tural, but let me just pop over to this other planet also.
こちらのコンテンツタイトルこのようになっています。コスモエクスプローラーと言います。
The name of this content will be Cosmic Exploration.
こちらのコンテンツはですねソロでもちろん参加することはできますけど皆さんで力を合わせて発展させていくものになっています。
You can, of course, play this content solo, but it's really intended for everyone to work together to make progress.
この
This is the new Eureka, isn't it? It's all for crafters and
パッチアッ
gatherers
プデート
now.
が進んでいくことによってテーマとする惑星が変わっていきます。
And with each update, the star that you were working on will change.
どんな惑星
Okay, yeah.
をこう巡っていくのか、
It's
そこで
another
ね
Ishgard
どんなドラマが
restoration
待
then.
ち受けているのか。メインクエストとは異なりますが、パッチ 7.x シリーズ順次
Whoa,
こう展開されてい
multiplayer in my
く
MMO?
まあ
Somebody
長期間
said.
のコンテンツになってい
Seriously,
ます
yeah.
ので、ぜひご注目ください。
What a
It'll be a
shock.
little bit different than the main scenario, but definitely keep an eye out for this and think about what kind of places you'll visit and what will happen there.
あれですね、セイントセイヤの話をしている人が多いですね。
A lot of people talking about Saint Seiya.
もうコスモって言ったらもう
What?
世代によってはすぐそうなっちゃうんですよね。
To most of us, if we say the word Cosmo, we think of Saint Seiya in a certain generation.
さあ燃やしていきましょう。
Let's go.
さらなるこのコンテンツの詳細はですね今後またプロデューサーレターライブなどで、順次お伝えしていこうと思います。ご期待ください。
We will tell you more about this content in PLLs coming up.
さあ続いてはこちら、新たなアライアンスレイドについてです。
Next, about our new Alliance raid.
前回こちらですねアライアンスレイドどうなるかと
I
いう
never
ところ
played
は
11.
MMORPG としての大
This will
先
be good.
輩で
Maybe
も
I'll
あ
get-
り運営開始からねなんと
Maybe I'll get more
21
story
年
on
を
it.
誇るファイナルファンタジー11をテーマにした内容でお届けしてまいります。
So as we've told you before, this Alliance raid will be based on FF11, who is our great senpai in the field of MMOs, having been running for 21 years now.
Damn!
まあ開発制作を進めるに
14's
あたっ
already
て
halfway
いろん
there.
なコンセプトアートやイメージアートを進めているところ
Damn,
なんです
time
が、1枚ちょっとご紹介させていただこうと思います。
We've been progressing on this development, and so we have various concept art, of which we'll show you one today.
これ、あ、
Yeah, this was like the last boss or something, right?
Oh, some of you know.
11を多分
I know that
やって
much,
る方
yeah.
はご存知かと思い
Like he
ます
was one of the
が
last major like bosses or something for FF11. One of the big
闇王
bads.
と呼ばれる
The
存在
Shadow
です
Lord, there we go.
Those of you who played FF11 will probably know, but this guy is called the Shadow Lord.
まあどんな
I wish I could have actually
登場をするのか
found like
それから
a
他にね
kind
どん
of
な
a
ボスとかキャラクターが登場してく
something
る
of
の
a
か
playthrough
ストーリー
of
はどうな
FF11
る
when
の
I
か
was
気
doing
になる
my
部分多数あるかと
Road to
思いま
Endwalker
す
marathon. But
I'm sure
there
you're
was
very
nothing.
interested to know how he shows up, what other characters you'll see, and what the story is overall.
こちらもですね
All I found was random lore videos and random gameplay videos that didn't really tell me anything about FF11 during that time. There was nothing on YouTube for like the actual like proper story of what's happening in the game and all that.
終わってこちらまたね注目していただければと思います。
So we will give you more details in future PLLs, but for now, just know that Echoes of Vanadil is coming from 7.1.
はい、ではアライアンスレイドを紹介しましたので、こちら新たな物語が開幕となる8人レイドに関してもお伝えしてまいります。
And we have another new story coming with the 8-man raid.
さあ、こちらもですね、コンセプトアートが仕上がりましたので、そちらを見ていただこうかなと思います。
We have a concept art for that as well, so let's start by taking a look.
Oh, this is not. Oh, well, now we know where it's gonna be. Literally, the city they just showed us.
拡張パッケージのね、アートとかけ離れすぎていて、何なんだ。
Gonna be somewhere in that area, basically.
This is really different from our art for the expansion in general.
NVIDIA RAID.
GPU って言ってる。
That does look like a fucking graphics card cooling system.
グラフィックボードが起立してるって言ってる。
Is that what
I
he's?
definitely see a graphic board in there.
Yes, it's a graphics card.
ツイッチ
It looks like the one I got.
特にツイッチがですね、
Actually,
すごい型番めっちゃ連呼してますねみんな。
not that color, but yeah.
You all know a lot about this hardware.
まあ一体どこなのかね、そうなんだ
kinda
か
have
さっ
to,
ぱり
dude.
わかんないと思います。
But
Bitcoin
what
raids?
is this? I'm sure you have absolutely no idea.
でも皆さん
The
グラボっぽいなって言ってるやつ
cryptocurrency wars.
あれがレイドの舞台です。
But that thing you think looks like a graphics board, that is actually the stage for our raid.
冷却したくなるって言ってる。こちらレイドタイトル決まっております。
The raid title has been decided, and it is
四天のザ・アルカディアというシリーズ
The
が、
Arcadian.
こちらレイドタイトルとなります。さてどんな物語
I
になるん
better
で
see
しょ
pixels
う。
and MES
The
shit.
Arcadion. What sort of story will it be, I wonder?
こちらもですね、レイドならではの多
Video
数の新
games.
キャラクター登場予定となっています。
Arcade games,
Of course, there
FF13
will
too.
be,
That's a good guess.
myriad new characters coming with this raid.
物語はですね、
Might have that loose theme of
完全オリジナル
F13 too,
ストーリー
yeah,
として、今制作が進んでおります。
And the
Loose.
story itself will be a complete FF14 original.
もちろんです
Yeah, there you
ね、
go.
ストーリーを進めてい
Yeah,
く
that's definitely
まあ
not gonna
難易
like
度ノーマルと
take too much from anything else,
形式それぞれちゃんと用意してあり
some
ます。
themes here and there, but that's
Of
it.
course, we will have the normal mode for you to enjoy the story, as well as the higher difficulty Savage.
パッチ 7.0 リリースから、おおよそ1ヶ月ぐらいで、ノーマルと霊式と順次公開していく予定ですので、ぜひ楽しみにお待ちください。
We will be releasing Normal and Savage in sequence about 1 month after 7.0.
同時だとね、焦っちゃうんでね。
Wow,
は
a
い
whole month?
If it was at the same time, you'd feel rushed, I think.
さあでは、
What was it for Endwalker? Wasn't it only 2 weeks?
So that is our 8-person raid.
高難易度のレイド大好きだっていう方ってどれぐらいいますか？
Maybe it was a
And
month.
who likes the highest difficulty raids?
Ultimates, they're about to confirm ultimates.
最近ね、絶言ってる方多いです
Hey,
よね。
who doesn't like
A lot
watching
of
them,
people
right?
playing ultimates.
さあ、
I'm never gonna play them probably,
新
but
たな絶に関
Lost the
し
shit
て
out of 'em.
のお話です。
And we will have a new ultimate raid.
次なるですね、絶
I still
も
haven't
現在
seen
企画
DSR.
制
But
作
it's been
順
spoiled
調
to hell,
に進
so.
んでおります。
The planning and development for this is already moving along.
さて、今回何がテ
Highlander
ーマに
eyebrows?
なるかと言いますと、
As for the theme,
何でしょ
what will it be?
う、聞いてみよう。ゼノス、
Xenos.
He was shocked by that.
こちらどうですか、どなたか。死生獣、ああ、なるほどね。順番に来とるやんと。なるほど、うんと言ってますね。死生獣ね。死生獣以外で何かありま
We're
すか。
thinking we're going to go in order of.
エデン。
Let's be-
ああ、なるほど、エデン。
Oh, people are assuming they're gonna going in order from the expansions. Oh! Oh my god! Wow!
次なる絶コンテンツは希望のそのエデンのとあるストーリーをモチーフとした内容に
Jesus
なりま
Christ,
す。
the people in chat. But
So
dude,
part of the story from Eden will be our theme.
こ
that's
ちらのアート
fucking
を見
sick!
覚
Hell
え
yeah!
もちろんありますよね、光の戦士の皆さん。
Dude, I know
I'm sure
some
you remember
people in
this
my
art.
FC who are pogging the fuck off at this news right now. They love the Eden raids.
絶もう一つの未来という名称になりました。
And so the title will be Futures Rewritten Ultimate.
Oh my god, let's
この
fucking
名
go.
称
I
ですね
can't wait to see
パッ
this.
チ 5.4 のパッチタイトルにもかかってます。イメージア
This
ー
is
ト
gonna be
も
a
その
sick
時の
ass
もので
ultimate.
す。
As you know, this is also the name of patch 5.4 and along with its art.
I started playing this game in 5.4. Literally, this patch had just
そ
dropped.
れからキャラクターたち、ごめん、そちらを
But now it has a deeper meaning for me, right? Nostalgia. When I started playing F14.
ぜひですね、レイド好きな皆さんお待ちください。
This is even now a popular story and very popular characters. So please look forward to what we will do with them in this raid.
Yeah, dude, people fucking love the Eden raids.
パッチ 7.1 でリリース予定となっております。
We are planning to release this ultimate in 7.1.
まあぜひね、ゆっくりちょっと挑んでいただけると嬉しいです。
So we hope you'll take your time with it.
さあ次、コンテンツのこう継続してアップデートしていきますよというお知らせだけしておきます。
Now just some quick updates on our ongoing content updates.
さまざまなコンテンツアップデートしていきますので、こちら、
We have quite a few things we'll be updating.
まあこれらは 7.X シリーズでも順次アップデートしていきますよというお知らせとして受け取っておいてください。
So basically all you need to know is that we will be updating all of these things over the course of 7.x.
カットシーンコストの非常に高い某ヒルディブランドさんのシリーズですけど、開発チームやりたいということなので、ヒルディまた活躍してくれることになりました。はい。
Hildebrand is really eating up our budget with his fancy cutscenes, but the development team really wants to do it, so there will be more Hildebrand.
それから PVP
I'm
のア
shocked
ップデートも本格的に
I thought I heard a few years ago the reason they skipped Shadowbringers was because they were like not into it anymore.
メインストーリーや
I'm actually surprised that they're actually passionate about it again now.
I
guess they just needed a break.
Our major PvP updates will be starting from 7.1 because we feel you have plenty to keep you occupied with 7.0.
Yeah, what that guy just said in chat, that comment is going to make people mad, that's going to cause a shitstorm. The fact that he just said a huge part of their budget goes to the Hildebrand cutscenes. People are going to... We just got the new FF14
We
drama.
received a lot of feedback on this subject, so we want to talk a little bit about new field operations.
一部ですね、インタビュー等ではちょっとお話ししているんですが、パッチ 7.X シリーズではエウレカとかボズヤに続くフィールドをイメージした探索型の新たな大型のコンテンツも今計画中です。
I've mentioned this a bit in interviews, but in 7.x we will be introducing something in the style of Eureka and Bolzia, a new field operation.
Oh, thank God. It's not just the crafting thing, the cosmic exploration. Thank God.
This will be something for a lot of players to participate in simultaneously in order to clear.
Yay! I actually kind of liked it. I did Eureka, and I actually liked it more than I thought I
Please
would.
wait a bit and we'll give you some more information.
I didn't think I would like Eureka, but then I got really into it. And I filmed it. Thank God. I don't want to do it again just for the story to put it on YouTube,
の
but
話はもういいよみたいな反応も結構あったんですよ。
Yeah, the times have really changed because I remember when we started with Eureka, everyone was like, "Oh, Eureka."
yeah, exactly. That was me.
諦めずにですね、しっかり
I was like, I don't want to do this shit. Then I finally did it, and I was like, oh my god, this is awesome.
まあアップデートやりきった結
I
果
just don't like de-leveling with death when you die. Like, that's just... I hate that. I don't like losing progress just because I died or something.
ちょっとね一回お休みしましたが
It's PTSD from Maple Story for me.
次なる探索型を作っていきますので、ぜひですね一緒に楽しんでいただければと思います。
But we saw it through to the end, and we worked hard to develop the content into something that a lot of people ended up enjoying. And we have taken a break for a while, but it will be back now, and we look forward to developing more similar field operations.
Yes, let's
そして
go.
コンテンツに関してなんですが、もう一個お知らせをして終わっていこうかなと思います。
Okay, just one more announcement, content-wise.
欧州ファンフェスで
Not really an announcement. You already said
新た
that
なリミテッドジョブ
last Fanfest.
パッチ 7.X シリーズのちょっとね後半で実装とはなりますが、こちらについてお話しします。
So we announced before that we will be having a new limited job released in the latter half of 6.x, 7.x.
ジョブ名だけお伝えしておこうと思います。
Today we will tell you just the name of this job.
Oh. Oh, shit! Damn! People fucking nailed
実
it!
装させていただきます。
Beastmaster.
まあ、リミテッドジョブですので、まあ、ソロでも遊べるし、リミテッドジョブ同士のパーティーでも遊べるような企画というのも今、使用作成進み始めています。
You son of a bitch.
As a limited job, of course, we are proceeding with plans to allow you to play solo or in parties with other limited jobs.
まあ
Yeah, please, come
魔
on.
術使いという名前ですので、何かしらね、こうちょっと収集的な要素もご用意したいと考えていますので、まあ、こちらについてもね、ちょっと 7.X シリーズの後半にはなりますが、情報より
I can't
アート
believe
とか
it.
ね、出していけるようになったら、続報 PLL 等でお伝えしていこうと思います。
As it is Beastmaster, we are thinking of having some kind of collection feature to go with it, obviously. Once we have art and more information, we will share it with you.
I like how almost everyone's first gut reaction prediction from the first Fanfest in July was actually right. But then everybody got too into their own heads and confused each
So
other.
that is our updates about 7.0 and 7.x.
第1次次グラフィックスアップデートの進捗状況をお伝えして
Oh,
まい
here
りたい
comes
と
the
思います。
Lollapil chins again.
But I do also want to take a moment to talk about the graphics update and its current progress.
Here comes the Lollapil chins again.
グラフィックスアップデートもですね、随分大詰めになってきました。今バグとひたすら戦っているところです。皆さんのプレイヤーキャラクターどうなっていくのか、その種族がどうなったのか気になっているかと思います。
So it is proceeding quite well, but as a massive update, we're currently contending with bugs. But I'm sure you want to see how all the different races are coming along.
皆さんのお使いの
They're gonna, here comes the chin, dude. Here comes the Lollapil chin.
So I will now show you a little bit about each race that you might want to play.
まずこちらヒューランミッドランダー男性からお伝えし
My
ま
main
す。
character.
So let's start
Not
with
my only one.
Huron Midlander male.
ここからはですね、
What do we got? What
皆
do
さ
we
ん
got?
画面を見て左側が、今のグラフィックスの状態、右に新しいバージョングラフィックスアップデートが入った状態を表示していきますので、ご理解ください。
So on the left, we'll be showing the current or original version, and on the right, we'll be showing the new version with the graphics update.
こちらがヒューラングラフィックスアップデート版だとこのようになります。
So with the update, this here will look like this.
まずやっぱり髪の毛の
The
雰囲気と
freckles
いう
are way
の
more
が、
prominent.
非常に明確になってテクスチャー解像度不足してい
I
た
hope they're
ものも
removable.
顔各ねパーツ高解像度化されてかなりね見栄え
'Cause
する
they're
ように
way
な
more
ったんじゃないかな
noticeable.
と思います。
So as you can see, the hair is a lot more clearly defined, and also the texture resolution is significantly improved, and the face looks more natural now.
でまあ繰り返し言ってますけど、
Yeah, that's a more
もっとなん
realistic
かギラ
face.
ギラバキバキにすることもできるんですけど、まあ皆さんの持ってるそのキャラクターのイメージ、種族のイメージ
There's way more definition in the cheeks and everything, yeah.
なので 違いがいまいちわからんっていうのはある意味ちょっと
Better shading, like somebody just, yeah, yeah.
As I've said before, we could do more, change things more, smoothen things more, but we do also want to keep the image of the characters the same. So honestly, if you think, oh, it doesn't look that different, that's kind of a good thing.
Yeah, because they don't want to like completely change the art style, and a bunch of people will be like, that's not my character anymore.
Also, the starting gear for each race will be included in this graphics update as well.
Okay, fair enough. Can't wait to see that new Vieira ass with their starting gear, right? The Femme Vieira.
My quality checks on that are already done, so definitely take a look at that starter gear when you can.
Quality checks.
続いてヒューランミッドランダー女性です。
Here is the Midlander female.
こちらがですね現行の状態。
Here's the original.
そしてこちらがアップデート版となります。
Nice.
And updated.
やっぱり髪の毛の質感、
They definitely look more realistic, yeah.
異なってます。あと唇のね艶表現なんかもう各種族パワーアップしてますね。
As you can see, the hair texture as well as the way that the volume is portrayed are quite different. And also, for each race, we've made some improvements to lip shine.
あとはですね、
I've seen that,
頬に
yeah.
落ちてる影をちょっと見ていただければいいんですが、かなり自然にセルフシャドウ滑らかに落ちるようになりました。
It's like the difference between Kingdom Hearts 2 and
also, if you
3.
take a look at the shadows on her cheeks, you can see that they are much more natural now.
Kind of like that.
さあ続いてハイランダー男性です。
Now we have
But that's kind of like the graphic difference between like how the characters look between like Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3.
こちら。
with the new version.
Where in like Kingdom Hearts 3 they kind of look like puffy plushies. And in Kingdom Hearts 2 it's like they were
I
still...
think the muscle definition, as well as the shadows that go along with it, and the shine of the skin are very clear here.
I'm
guessing that's wet skin too, but maybe not. If that's...
Yes, before we sort of had a mishmash of textures looking there, but it's a lot smoother now.
If that's the dry skin texture, I'd be surprised, because that's very wet.
And now for a
Give us
Highlander
nipples,
female.
oh my god.
Original.
Yo,
Updated.
let's go. That is a huge upgrade. Damn, she's looking sharp.
As you can see, it's become a lot more natural, especially around the hairline.
Yeah. Seeing it side by side really shows you how much better it is. Like, damn, dude. Game's gonna look fucking beautiful.
And around the eyes are also the features are much better defined, so that will allow you to get a lot more specific in your character creation.
さあ続いてはエレゼン見ていきましょう。エレゼン男性です。
Take a look at the Elezen male.
Her voice shook a
こちらが
little.
グラフィックスアップデート版。
There we
And the
go.
updated version.
The first thing that keeps popping out every time they do the after is the shadows. How much better the fucking shadows are, dude.
What I would notice most about this is obviously the details of the hair, as well as the characteristic ears.
The first thing I've been noticing for every one of these, cheekbones, cheek definition, shadows, nose, and lips. And yeah, obviously the eyes, but like in that order is how I've been noticing everything. The hair is always the last thing I look at.
Look much better defined.
But that's like the first thing that they keep talking about is the hair, and that's always the last thing I look at.
Younger and fresher than before.
They look closer to what they look like in the CGI trailers, which is good.
Here's the original for an Elezen female.
So
Oh my god! See, that's what. Look how glowing her eyes are, dude. She looks like she just turned into a Disney character.
14ならではのリアルさみたいなところにちょっと近づけられたんじゃないかと思います。
No, I'm a real boy.
So with the increased poly count, I think it's become a lot more natural, and it should be easier for you to get a sense of realism with your character, or perhaps realism in an FF14 sense.
In an FF14 sense, which is kind of jarring, honestly. It's gonna feel weird at first, dude. It's gonna take some time to get used to this. Because see, the left is like cartoony, and the right is like pseudo-cartoonish, pseudo-realistic.
Previously, the shadow with the bangs was not very natural, but now it is much improved.
And that's what I was getting at with Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3. It's the same difference. Kingdom Hearts 2 looks very cartoonish. Kingdom Hearts 3 looks almost Pixar. With the graphics, like full 3D, you know, actual like 3D, not Kingdom Hearts 2, where it just looks like the 2D characters popped into 3D, but they're still 2D, you know?
You can also see, if you look
it's
at
hard
the
to describe.
color of her gear, you can see the improvement to the material quality of the leather.
It's hard to describe, but yeah, I think most people will get it. But yeah, they always have slightly sharper cheek bones and definition in the face. Glowing eyes now.
With this update, it's not just like there's leather that has a singular texture. There are a lot of different qualities of leather that we were able to portray, and cloth as well. So definitely take a close look.
Better shadows. Yeah, everything. Oh, here we go. The Catboy. She got Pixar'd. See, I'm not the only one thinking that. Somebody just said right there, she got Pixar'd. We're all getting Pixar'd with this.
It's pretty good looking already.
Oh!
This is the updated version.
Damn! Dude! This boy is looking sharp, dude. Holy.
But the lip shine, the hair and its sort of fluffy texture, and the sharpness around the eyes are all improved with this new version.
We have been yassified. Somebody said. What the fuck does that mean?
I think Graha's going to be even more of a hottie now.
Oh! He knows.
And let's take a look at the Mikote female.
He just called Graha a hottie. Yoshi P is confirmed as a Graha simp. Okay, now everybody's nutting here.
And the update.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That was everybody just now. Because everybody's obsessed with cat girls for some reason.
Right, so with dark skin, previously we only had the ability to sort of change the color of your skin, but now we have this improved shine and depth, so that even if your character is in a dark environment, you will still be able to see the features of your skin.
Thank you. Yes.
面白いのが東京ドームのバックスクリーンの並んでる映像を見ると、まあ同じライティング環境下なんですけど、もう全然やっぱり鮮明さが右と左で違うのがね、あそこ分かりやすいなと思います。
Yeah, if you look at the screen on the back here,
if you bring attention to it, dude, it just makes it worse.
Really, but they look totally different.
さあ続いて、こちらルガディン男性です。
Continuing on to a Rugadin male.
God, it's depressing to look at Twitch chat sometimes.
This is the updated version.
At least for events like this, definitely. This dude aged like 5 to 10 years.
I just feel like generally we have powered him up.
He looks older, which obviously he's supposed to, right? Like he's supposed to be old here. The gray hair and everything. He definitely looks like an old man now. I like the textures on the band-aids.
In general, all of the limitations we had before had a really significant effect on Rugadin faces in particular, but I think that the update has really improved them.
I don't
think my cursor shows up. I'm not doing screen capture, that's why.
I have a friend who is really obsessed with Rugadin, so I look forward to seeing how he will adjust his character in light of these updates.
Here we go, another nut incoming.
Female Rugadin. This is current.
Bam Rogan and
そ
mommies.
してアップデートにより
And updated.
Surprise, motherfucker.
ありがとうございます大きな拍手をいただいてますありがとうございます
Thank you very much.
まあルガディン女性やっぱりこう男性と同様にですね各パーツ制約の非常に多い状態で
Now we can actually see the vitamin C deficiency. Dude, what is it? The freckles.
So similar to the males, each part of the female face was really affected by the limitations we had.
ただやっぱりこうパーツそれぞれの精度が非常に今回高くなったことによってまあなんかパーツ感オブジェクト感みたいなのが減ってしっかり顔全体馴染むようになったんじゃないかなと思ってます
But because we've been able to improve each part, they now blend together better. It looks less like they're just sort of a bunch of objects and shapes assembled.
あとはこう肌の表現とかその頬にライトが当たった時のその肌の透明感みたいなところ何の話してんだ俺透明感とか
Loss of square nose just makes them what? He didn't finish his sentence.
Also, the skin, overall, how it looks, sort of the clarity of the skin is also improved.
だんだん化粧品のアピールしてるような気分になってきたね
I feel like a makeup commercial right now.
続いて
That's what this is.
ララフェル
Oh, here comes the Lalafell again.
Lalafell male
Like we didn't see enough of this in Europe.
アップデート版
and updated.
All
も
right.
うね
Yes.
違いがわからな
That's a
いぐら
one to
い
one.
こだわってアップデートしました
Yep. Shiny
so
eyes.
we actually tried so hard to update this that we maybe can't tell the difference.
Yeah, we really. I can't. All I see is the eyes and the
まあわかりや
shadows.
すいアップデートなんですけどまあ瞳
The
とか
rest is
肌と
like
か
the same.
もうね見てください
The hair is probably the easiest to tell the difference, but the skin and eyes have also been improved as well.
とにかく
Well, yeah, I guess the hair. Again, I never look at the hair. I'm looking at their skin the whole fucking time,
イメー
dude.
ジを維持したまま全く変わってないんじゃんでもよく見たらすげえみたいなところにめちゃくちゃこだわりましたんで
We tried really hard to maintain the image we had of Lalafells while still making the individual improvements.
Well, you did a good job because they hardly look
人形の
different.
ようなね雰囲気っていうのは維持しつつですねまぶたのポリゴンこのまぶたの
Raw
上にあ
potato
る
versus cooked
丸
potato.
みとかですね
Damn these people, dude.
より自然にしてですね頬のラインはよりちょっと丸くね綺麗に出るようにかなり
People hate on
細かく
Lala
調
so
整
much,
してま
dude.
す3回ぐらいリテイクしたはずなので
So while maintaining this sort of cute and doll-like appearance of the Lalafells, we did make adjustments to the eyelids to make them look more natural. We rounded out
I
the
see
face
that, yeah.
a bit better. Honestly, it took
they look
3
better.
separate tries to go over and over this until we got it right.
あ
They
と
do
です
look better,
ね
yeah.
初期装備のちょっと襟元見てくださいこれまで
Everyone
の
looks
こちら
better.
もね素材に比べてそう素材の質感までこう表現されてるさっきはね革でしたけどこちら布で確認できるかと思います
If you take a look at the gear here, you can see that the cloth, similar to the leather from earlier, is much improved.
はいでは続いて、ララフェル女性いきましょ
Now we'll take a look at a Lalafell female.
う、このようになってます
It was been updated like this.
ララフェル女性もですねやっぱり先ほどお伝えした通り男性と同じように
Now I'm starting to look at the hair because they keep fucking talking about it every time. But again, the thing my eyes are drawn to most is the skin textures and the texture on the clothing.
As with the Lalafell males, we wanted to prioritize making them look more natural while still keeping them very cute and lovable. And we think we've opened up a lot more possibilities for more delicate character creation now.
まあ特に今回ねサンプルとして褐色の肌にしてきましたけどよりこう顔の滑らかさが分かりやすいはずなのでもう比べたら一目瞭然どれだけやっぱり動かした時に自然に見えるかっていうところをこだわっていますのでララフェル使ってる人多分いっぱいいますよね
So with the dark skin, I think it's pretty obvious the quality of the skin on the face and the depth of the structure there. Do we have a lot of Lalafells here?
いますよねいっぱいいますよ
There's
ね
some, there's some. Oh,
ラ
yeah,
ラフ
there's
ェ
quite
ル
a
ね
bit.
上の方にもたくさんいますよね
Wait, what did he ask? What's up?
I see you up
言
top.
ってるもうそうなんですよララフェルはもうとにかくもう
I zoned
い
out.
っぱいいらっしゃいますね
And a lot on the stream as well.
はいでは続いてアウラ男性です
Next,
I legit zoned out. What the fuck
male.
just happened?
こちら、アップデート版となってます。
And
Hell
here's the
yeah.
updated version.
Looking
やはり
slick.
こう暗い、肌にした時の まあ、肌の質感表現っていうのはめちゃくちゃ分
The
かりや
scales
す
are
いで
getting
すし、
such a good
まあ、それ
upgrade,
か
dude.
角とか鱗っていうも
Look
の
at
に関しては
the
皆さん
detail
の
on the new
これまで
scales,
公開してきた
dude.
もののフィードバックを受けてかなりギリギリまでこだわって調整を続けております。
So as you can see, the texture of the dark skin is improved, and also we've been taking on board your feedback from what we showed previously, and we are continuing to improve the horn and scales.
まあより精悍さが増してですね、角とか鱗部分は本当にねテクスチャー解像度がアップしたものがねかなり効果的に効いてるんじゃないかなと思います。
I think the texture, the improved textures, really help out with the horns and scales.
They'll show the females in a minute. Chill out, dude. They're showing everybody. Some dude in the chat getting impatient.
I hope a certain man can find his Nama now that he's graphically improved.
Of course. I love that he was in the Christmas episode. Ah, yes, my waifus.
こちらがアップデート版となってます。
Yeah. This is now it's time for me to nut.
アウラ滑らかなね肌の雰囲気持ってたんですが、それをより滑らか
That was
に
me.
表現して鮮明でまあ美しくっていうとこ
See,
ろ
I'm
が
not
ポイ
into
ント
I'm
です。
not into cat girls, but I'm still pretty
So the
basic because I'm into
females
our
already
girls. So.
had quite a smooth and delicate appearance, but we think we've been able to improve that even still.
Oh yeah,
特
they
にア
look
ウラは
way
ですね
better.
目元、
My
専用の
goddess.
シェーダーと呼ばれている専用の描画をここ目の交際だけに
Yes, the metal on the gear looks astounding. I'm glad somebody pointed that out, dude. I've been seeing the metal clasps on other races' clothing too, and they look fucking awesome. For the clothing,
We've
like,
used some
look
special
at that.
shaders for the eyes, so while you can still get that look that you're used to, you can also get something slightly more defined in the eyes, like on the updated version example here.
I actually finally pulled the trigger and made an aura, a female aura recently, and she looks like just like this actually.
正気のないこう瞳というかね。
But it's a Zayla.
あれが好きなんだよっていう方いらっしゃるの分かってます。
Oh yeah, they're not showing the limbo
Because
rings.
we are aware that among the Aura players, some of you really like that currently dead and soulless eye look that they have.
ちゃんとパラメータ
A little
いじりが
bit,
再
a
現可能
little.
になっていますの
I
で、
may or may not have a tsundere fetish.
If
Not
you adjust
tsundere,
your parameters correctly, you can still get that, so just give it a go.
まあぜひですね。
Low key yandere. Not too much, not full on though, not full on. I don't want her to
And in
actually
general, with
want
all
to
of
kill
the
me.
races, please look forward to adjusting your character to your preference.
But I do like her looking at me and like she's staring into my soul.
いじりたいですよね皆さんねキャラクターね。
Maybe
You wanna get into character
thinks
creation,
about.
don't you now?
条件はまだ精査中ですが、プレイヤーの皆さんにですね幻想薬一つプレゼントさせていただこうと思ってます。
Wait, no
We're
Vieira?
still working out the details, but I do want to get every one of you a free Fantasia along with this.
Yes! Somebody was asking for that in chat too. Fucking.
なるよとは言っても、やっぱり皆さんのキャラメイクそれぞれのその数値が今のアップデートされたバージョンと噛み合うとは限らないので、よりですね皆さんのキャラクターグレードアップさせていただくためにも幻想薬お配りしようかなと思いますので。
But why are they not showing Vieira, man? This is fucked up.
こだわりのねさらに
Those are my secondary waifus.
皆さんのキャラクター作ってみてください。
Like after Aura
Honestly,
girls,
even though the update will overall raise the quality,
Vieira's
there's
are where
still
it's
the
at.
possibility that it won't give you exactly the look that you want right away. So we do want to give you that Fantasia so that you can go into character creation and adjust your character to suit exactly what you imagine.
that guy's fucked
では
up.
続いてロスガルになり
Okay,
ます。
thank you. I was like,
Next we
dude,
have a Rothgar
you're not done.
こちらがアップデート。
Do you think they'll show the female
and the
here?
update.
やっぱり最も大きな恩恵はファーシェーダーと呼ばれるもう毛並み専用のさっきアウラはね目でしたけど、今回ファーシェーダーと呼ばれる毛を
Somebody said
特別
blurry
に
as
描画する
fuck.
っていうのが14についに実
That's
装
just
されま
what
したので、
fur
これ
looks
が
like
一
up
番大きいで
close.
す。
Similar to how we had these distinctive eye shaders on the Aura, for the Hrothgar we have distinctive fur shaders that will make their fur more realistic.
これはねもうすいませんもう触ってもらって動かしてもらうのが一番なんで。
It's better if you can sort of see it for yourself.
はい続いてビエラ男性です。
And now Vieira male.
もともとね完成度高いんですよねやっぱり。
I
Can
mean,
you
already
fix
he
my
looks pretty
back,
good.
please? The Hrothgar player.
And the updated version.
Damn! These guys just got released and they already look 10 times fucking like better. What the
我々が
fuck?
イメージしていた、理想形により近づけられたんじゃないかなと思
I
って
think
ま
the
す。
nose just looks weird because
He
it's
already
so
looks
shiny
good,
right
but we
now.
think we've brought him closer to our original vision for what the Viera should look like.
まあやっぱりこう
Oh, I see. The tip of the nose is more
影の入り
noticeable
方
now.
全然違うのが多分分
The
かっていただけると
different
思
skin
う
texture on
の
the
で
tip of the nose is way more
特徴を
noticeable.
ですねより強く
So that's
表
what
現
people
し
are
やす
memeing
くな
about.
ってキャラメイクの幅広がってますのでぜひ理想のビエラ男性追求してみてください。
So the shadows, of course, are much more natural, and also the distinctive features of the Viera are much easier to draw out now. So please do go in and make the Viera of your dreams.
では続いてビエラ女性です。
And now we have a Viera female as well.
こちら
Finally.
現行の状態。
That's the original
こちらがアップデート
Hell
バージ
yeah.
ョンです。
and the
Let's
updated.
go. They did him justice. Yep.
黒いね。
First thing I noticed was how much better the eyes got.
まあよりダークより
The
の
shine, but also the shape. That's something else I've been looking at through every single one of these. The first thing I'm looking at, the eyes.
So as you can see,
Instant
she's quite
improvement.
dark-skinned, and our new shaders
Nose.
can handle
Yep.
that level of dark skin.
正直14
The
このぐ
nose,
らいの
the
暗
lips,
さの
everything.
肌とか
Hell yeah, dude.
テクスチャー
This is
が
another-
一番実は苦手で影に入ると
Another
全
nut.
部質感潰れてしまって凹凸も分からなくなるっていうのが、まあ、非常にねやっぱ開発しづらかったんですけど今回ここまで表現できるようになってます。
Honestly, historically, 14 has been pretty bad in terms of displaying this type of dark skin. You enter a shadowy area and it all looks bad and falls apart. But with our
I've
new
heard complaints
shaders, that
from
will not
friends
be an
about
issue.
that, yeah.
この状態でも影による陰影それから綺麗にね感じられるようになってますし唇のね艶なんかもしっかり出てる
Show
か
us
と
the
思いま
rest of the
す。
starting gear for
Even with the
Viera,
already
please.
dark
For
skin,
female
you can
Viera.
see
Asking
the,
for a friend.
effects of lighting and shadow,
I want to see the lower
are
half.
very natural and
Again,
look
asking
good.
for a friend.
続い
Damn
て
it.
なんですが
It was too much to ask for.
グラフィックスアップ
I
デート
want
の
to see the skin
さらに
texture
続き
somewhere else.
染
You know what
色
I'm
箇所
saying?
が鈍いになるというお話です。
And now also with the graphics update, we will talk a little bit about our 2-die channels.
I did not
ちょっ
click
と
that
サン
twice.
プ
What
ル
the
いくつか
fuck?
持ってきましたので
Stupid
見ていこう
soundboard?
かと思います。
I've
Maybe
brought
my
some
finger
sample
slipped, I don't
images, so
know.
let's take a look.
これがですね現状の状態。次がまあ今まで染色まあこのねナイトの専用装備だと、布の部分マントとね布の部分が染色可能でした。
So on the left we have the original, and then in the middle we have the 1-die channel die affecting the cape.
でこれがですね今回鈍い染色可能になるのでこういったことが、ね
Yes.
可能になります。
But now you will have 2-die
Yes.
channels to be able to create something like this.
まあ鎧本
Fuck
体の
yes. I can
カラーがね
finally make my
調整でき
jacket
るよう
all
になりま
black.
す。
Which allows you to color the armor as well.
Instead of having goddamn patch of red.
こちらも
The Anemo's jacket, man.
見ましょう。まあこちらがですね今オリジナルの状態。
Or maybe I can make the
So
t-shirt
this is
white
the
like
original
squalls.
status of this gear.
今まで
Make
の
it look more like
染
actual
色
skull or
です
something.
ね皮の部分黒にできてた。
Give it some kind of contrast. I don't
With
know.
our current dye capabilities, you can change just the leather color.
まあそれ以外のね布部分っていうのは染色できなくて白に固定されてました。
However, the clothing itself would always remain white.
それが今回2箇所染色できるようになるので、まあこういった色の違い出せるようになっていきます。
But now you can dye both.
Yeah, well, that's gonna work for the Anemo's jacket because the shirt kind of goes with the jacket. The color of the shirt goes with the jacket. The only thing that doesn't change colors is the
色
red
変化が分か
patch.
りやすくしてるので、
If I can only change the red patch and not the shirt, that's still gonna kind of suck.
So yes, I think you can see the contrast now, and you might be able to judge me for my color choices.
さあ続いても、
Homie
こ
likes
ちら
red.
がオリジナル装備。
Here's the original for a different piece of gear.
続いてこちらがね今まで通り、服の部分ですね、布の部分染色できてました。
And how it looks to dye it right now, just dyeing the cloth bit.
そして今回、染色が鈍いになるのでこういったカラーの変更が可能です。
But in the future, this is what it will look like with 2-die channels.
ただやっぱり皮全体皮の部分はですねやっぱりこう装備のデータって細かくなっていて 同じ革に見えるんですけど、この中央の胸の部分っていうのは全く素材の違うパーツで作られているので、やっぱ鈍い染色じゃあそこまで巻き込んでできるかというとちょっとそうはならないので、こういった鈍い目がどこが染色できるようになるのかっていうのは、すいません、うちのキャラクターチームのセンスを信じてやってください。
So the reason that the entire leather is not dyed is actually because the middle piece is a different material system-wise than the rest of it. And this is a limitation that we will still have when creating these new gears with the 2 dye channels. So you'll just have to sort of trust in the aesthetic sense of our design team to make sure that the right parts are being dyed.
全てのね、細かい部位にやっぱり対応できているわけではないので、できる限りですね、皆さんがおしゃれしやすく
Somebody's already asking for a 3 dye channel. Yeah, of course. It's never going to be enough for some people. And honestly, I'm a little worried that the Anemos jacket will not dye the way I think it's going to, even with 2 channels. I'm a little worried now. I don't think I'll be able to change the shirt color from the jacket color, which is what I'm worried about.
We can't promise that you will be able to dye every single bit. We are doing our best to make sure that we are giving you the best options possible to customize your gear as much as possible, and with the greatest amount of surface area being dyed. So we are working hard on it, and we thank you for your patience.
グラフィックスアップデートの報告、ファンフェスではねここまでなんですが、今後これらの要素はですね、黄金のレガシー発売までの間に、プロデュースされたライブなどをやって、実際実機でねこう光を当てて動かしたりしながらまたお伝えしていこうと思いますので、ぜひ楽しみにお待ちください。
That is all we have to share about the graphics updates for today, but I will be giving ongoing updates up to the release of Dawn Trail in PLLs and such, so please keep an eye out for that.
He's like, I need water, dude. Give me some water.
Can I get some water, please?
I saw that shit. He did this. I was like, oh shit.
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。さすがに口カラッカラだった。すいません、すいません。
Gameplay owns graphics any day. Yeah, but that doesn't mean the graphics aren't still important, especially for a game where there's role-playing involved. The graphics are way, way more important than you're making it out to be when you say something like that.
さあ、では続いて
immersion, you know?
各種お知らせに入っていこうかと思い
And
ます。
a ton of people role-playing this game.
All right, so
Like, not
let's
just
move on to
ERPs, like
some more additional updates.
で、ここからはですね、この
headcanons people have in their head when they play the game, even if they're not like doing the full-on
These
role
updates
play.
will pertain to the time period before Dawn
People
Trail
care about how their
release.
character looks in this game, man. It's not that simple. To just be like, gameplay better than...
So we will be having our updated system
Square
requirements.
Enix has always prioritized the presentation and appearance of their games too a lot. Sometimes to the detriment, which is what that guy was obviously getting at. But
if you have not yet taken a look at them, please do and make sure that your system is up to spec.
like, yeah, there's some Final Fantasy games where you're like, they clearly just cared about the graphics and the gaplay is shit, you know, or the story is shit, you know.
Anyone playing on PC who just realized that they had not yet updated how they needed to?
あら、結構いらっしゃいますね。まだ結構いらっしゃいます。
Since I just got a brand new PC that completely blows away all those specs, I was able to just kind of safely ignore that and rant about the graphics thing. But yeah, I know that's a lot of people have to pay up now.
デバイスメーカーの皆さんが協賛してくださっており、協賛ブース展開もございます。まだですね、グラフィックスアップデートに備えていらっしゃらない方はですね、
People say good riddance PS4, dude. They're not discontinuing PS4. What the fuck are you talking about? Like,
PC の買い替えなど、デバイスの買い
it's
替え
just
な
gonna
ど
turn
ご
into
検
the
討い
next
ただけると
PS3,
大変
where it's
嬉し
gonna
く思い
like
ます。
Fortunately,
It's slow
we've
as fuck.
partnered with several PC and device makers today, and they have a special booth set up so you can look at the equipment. So if you're not yet updated, maybe take a look over there and consider what upgrades you need.
I think 8.0 they'll finally discontinue PS4.
お知らせ何度もしていますが、フリートライアル拡大しております。
And the
As
free
we
trial.
mentioned previously, we have also expanded the free trial.
That's actually a good artwork of Lise. She's looking hot.
フリートライアルの範囲は 4.0、4.x シリーズへ
Female
と拡大
Hrothgar's
してい
wear.
ます。
Somebody missed the trailer.
We have expanded the free trial through 4.x.
まだですね、14の世界に飛び込んでいらっしゃらないお友達とかね、ご家族とか、興味持ってるよみたいな方を、見つけた時にはですね、ぜひフリートライアルから若葉をこうバッて植え付けて、参加させていただけると嬉しいです。
So if you have any friends or family, or you just run into someone who's like, I was considering playing, please foist this upon them as much as you can.
There's a copy
続
pasta.
いて XBOX、いよいよ XBOX 版リリース2月に OBT を開始いたします。
As far
February.
as Xbox goes, we will be beginning the open beta test in February.
こちらはですね、
Incoming new
2月
sprouts.
21日頃、ちょっとまだその前後
Xbox
数日ずれる可
somebody
能
said.
性があるんですけど、2月21日
Holy
頃
shit, dude, the
オ
chat.
ープンベータを開始
God
させてい
damn.
ただこう
The
と思
fucking
って
copy
ます。
pasta, dude.
Our current plan is to begin the open beta around the 21st. Plans could still change a few days in either
You know
direction, but
Yoshipi's
that's
looking
what
at
we're
that too.
aiming for.
Look.
ぜひですね、
He sees that shit on one of his screens.
プレイの上でですね、この OBT から新たな冒険 7.0 を備えるためにもね、冒険スタートしていただけると嬉しいです。
I really hope that a lot of Xbox players will get started right from beta and join us in 14.
Xbox ゲーマーの皆さんとですね、
Incoming 24-hour maintenance in
二人の選手と
February.
してオールゼアでお会いできるのを楽しみにしております。
It's coming.
And I look forward to meeting a lot of Xbox players as Warriors of Light in game.
そして
I'm gonna
続
put
いては
something in here.
こちら新たなるクロスオーバークエストファイナルファンタジー
There he is,
16
Buckheck.
の旅路、順調にですね
Where's the stair
マ
one
スターアッ
now?
プしております。
And we are continuing our development of this new crossover with FF16.
こちらリリース4月上旬公開予定とさせていただきます。
So this
Early
will be
April.
released in
Wow,
early
that's
April.
very far off. I thought this was gonna happen like this
期
month.
待感がガーッと上がっていく
Holy shit.
そのちょっと前ぐらいに出していこうかなと思
I
います
honestly
ので
thought this crossover was gonna be like
欧州ファンフェスティバルにね
January. My
お伝えした通
god.
り多数の
That's hella
報
far
酬
away.
ご用意しております。
So we are planning to release this just before the hype peaks for Dawn Trail. And as we mentioned
Oh.
previously, we do have quite a nice variety of rewards for those who complete it.
Yeah, I mean, right before Endwalker, the FF15 event was on right up to Endwalker's launch, so I guess they wanted to echo that.
その世界さらに拡大中です。
So and also
Why-
we
what the
have
fuck are people
released our
talking about in the
first
chat?
DLC for 16. You might be aware.
ファイナルファンタジー
Oh yeah,
14
nice. He's plugging
7.0
FF16 DLC. I haven't even played the main
ファ
game
イナル
yet.
ファンタジー16のプレイも
I gotta get off my ass, dude. I've been dragging my feet with streaming. Still on fucking Mega Man since May. Jesus Christ.
伝言を預かっております。
Oh, they're done. They're wrapping up.
And I happen to have a message from the producer of FF16, someone named Mr. Yoshida, who says that while you're waiting
This
for
guy.
Dawn Trail, you should give 16 a try.
すでにプレイしてくださった
I'm going to. Don't worry, man. I've just been dragging my
DLC
feet.
含めよろしくお願いしますとくれぐれも伝えてくれともう使っております。はい。
And also to those of you who are already playing 16, please check out the DLC, and thank you very much.
You son of a bitch.
なんとかぴったり予定通りに基調講演終われた気がするので、さあファンフェス始めましょうか。
We're ending right on time. おい、待て待て、吉田さん。何か忘れてませんか？
忘れてる？何か？
Am I forgetting something?
ロス？ロス？え？
They already said they're not adding Blitzball. That guy's getting his hopes up for no reason.
Hrothgar?
ウクラマト？
Oh, the female Hrothgar. They are gonna show it.
Yes.
ああ、
Yes.
そうだった。
One
そう
last-
ミコってだと思ってたんです
One
よ。
last graphics upgrade,
I
Mimbits. Let's
totally
go.
thought Wukomat was the Mikote.
ご覧いただきましょう。どうぞ。
Let's look.
I like how we're gonna get scuffed female Hrothgar in 6.55 in like next week or something. And then we're getting the graphics update female Hrothgar like 6 months later. This is the scuffed version for today's graphics. Thundercats! Oh! That's all I can think of, dude! That's everybody in the chat cooming right now. At least the scuffed graphics Fem Hrothgar is just gonna be an NPC, right? The one we meet for pre-Dawn Trail in 6.55. But once you actually get to make your own female Hrothgar in Dawn Trail, we'll have the new graphics, so it won't, you know, matter. But our first female Hrothgar is gonna be in the scuffed graphics. It's gonna be the NPC that's gonna come visit us from Tural. Not bad. This is what I pictured for a female Hrothgar. They look good. They look good. They match their male counterparts excellently, I think. And they have better posture, that's for sure.
Thank you. After a long wait, we will finally be implementing the last race, female Hrothgar.
様々なね、デザイン候補の中からできる限り、
I don't understand why people feel the need to hate on things that other people like when it doesn't hurt them or affect their life in any way. It doesn't make any sense. God damn, dude. Some of the messages I saw. Like, how does this impact your life? Why do you care? Like, why does it bother you that much? Like, these people who are so miserable, they just want to ruin other people's happiness.
イルサバードに由来する種族となっており、ロスガルね、もともと
Ilsabard? The place still covered in clouds because you haven't bothered making a map?
What we have for the Hrothgar currently is that they hail from Ilsabard.
A proper map for it? That is lore that they explained in Shadowbringers, yeah. Females are relatively few. Leaf muscular forms, equally distinctive as their predisposition for
so
leadership.
You will be aware of this from the setting we have in game already, but female Hrothgar are typically rare, but they do have surpassing leadership qualities.
今回の物語に登場するトラル大陸ではですね、ヤクテル樹海が今回本拠地のような形で登場してきます。
As far as Tural goes, they have a home in Yaktel.
Yaktel, the ex-Brawl, call Yaktel home.
So please look forward to meeting them.
It's just like how the first the Shadowbringers Vieras are called the V's, not Viera.
And of course, you will be able to play as them as well.
The meme names people are going to come up with for these places because of their name, the way the names sound, Yaktel and all that.
Making a new race is really hard, and I have continually said throughout these 10 years that this will be the last one.
And then what happens? Come on, don't bullshit me. People are going to keep asking you for more, man.
And I'd like to say this will be the last one, but perhaps I can't. It depends on you.
Oh!
先ほどね、冒頭ご紹介した新キャラクターウクラマトもロスガル女性ぜひですね、ウクラマト非常に魅力的なキャラクターになっていますのでご注目ください。
Garlean?
Of course, our Wuklamat that we introduced earlier is also a female Hrothgar, and she is really a lovely character. So look forward to meeting her.
Yeah, see, we're gonna see her in the low-res shitty graphics. And then in Dawn Trail, she'll get the upgrade along with any female Hrothgars you make. But,
Okay, and now with that, we are finally done with the keynote.
では最後こちらを紹介して締めにしたいと思います。
But at the very end, I would like to show you one more quick thing.
Oh shit! Who's that up there? The cat boy. We got the poster. There's a female Hroth at the bottom. Please look forward to it. Hell yeah, let's go. Yeah!
So with this art from Yoshida Akihiko, we will end the keynote. Thank you.
というわけで黄金のレガシーちゃんと出します。2024年に出します。発売となります。
We will, I assure you, released on trail in 2024.
発売日コレクターズエディション予約特典など情報はきちんとまとめて次の機会に大きくまた皆さんにアナウンスさせていただきます。もう少しだけお待ちください。
And we will get the information on when the pre-order date is, as well as all of the collectors' information and special bonuses as soon as we can.
こちらの後ね、見たことないキャラクターがいたりもするんですが、ぜひそのあたりはね、ちょっとご想像してワクワクしていただけると嬉しいです。
There are several characters you won't have met before in this art, so maybe think about what kind of people they will turn out to be and get hype.
The princess looking chick up there, the blue-haired catboy.
Thank you, Kate.
Muchas gracias. I don't know how to say it in Japanese, so I'll just say it in Spanish.
フェスティバルオープニングに移ってまいりたいと思います。まずはこの方々お呼びしたいと思います。株式会社スクエアエニックス代表取締役社長桐生隆、そしてファイナルファンタジーシリーズブランドマネージャーの北瀬義則です。どうぞ。
Here comes the opening ceremony. Hell yeah. That was good. That was good. Glad we finally got to see, you know, female Hrothgar. Everything they showed, yeah, it was good. Nothing over the top like that we didn't already see or expect from before, but like it was good. That was a good keynote.
日本ファンフェスということで東京ドームの中央から皆さんにぜひご